Not until later I don't do it.
Yeah, but if they want to watch it live, we're live.
Wait. Don't count me down, please.
Share like when it goes live.
So what is it? It's strong.
You sign it on your phone.
Guys, shut up. I can't hear.
I'm not going to go on my phone once I get on.
I don't hear any music. How do
How are you, everybody? Limo Talk back here on a Sunday where nobody's around and everything's closed, but except for us. We're here, right here at Strong Island Studios. We got Teresa Farrell here. We got Grazide. Limo Talk with Grazide. He makes sure he says it over and over again. And what's your name again?
That's Steve Morello.
No, listen. He was a coach in baseball when I was doing Valley Stream Little League.
Listen. The guy right now. You're looking at the Titans here at Strong Island.
Oh yeah.
Can I hear some timeout? I don't give a shit who's
big
listening.
Shout out.
Big shout out. Strong Out. Can I hear some music in my headphones, please? What? Oh, I can't? All right.
Just talk.
All right, shut up. I want to hear it. I get enthused.
All right, look, we don't need music. We got us.
All right,
That's
the Titans are here.
All right.
Steve Morello is in our industry. He has a show about cops, correct? In the police.
Well, the show's for everybody.
All right. Well,
So we didn't think it was a show for cops.
So it's about faith, hope, mental health awareness, and it's called Keeping It Real with Steve Michael.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tea Time with Teresa is Teresa Farrell, who has a interview
Keeping
show.
it real with Teresa.
Keeping it real. Tea Time with Teresa, and she's got a top show on Monday night.
Thank you.
And then you come here and you get Ince 41,
Yeah, baby.
Richie Z, me, this girl, and then you come and get this guy too tonight for a little while. That's Titans in my eyes. I apologize to everybody else.
It's the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
It is. It's the Grand Slam.
So let me
It's
do
the
it.
Denny's Grand Slam breakfast.
Let me do it the way I do it. Limo Talk. It's me, Ince 41. Ince41.com, Bobby Inzarello, Teresa Farrell, Steve Moriello, Richie Z's on his way, and me puffing stuff, Anthony Grazzi. So I didn't want to start the show because Bobby stopped me. Bobby Lacerra is making a comeback. His retirement lasted 2 weeks in. Just want to let you know that.
He's making a comeback.
Yeah, he's making a comeback. You know how you said he was average or below average in podcasting? Wow. He's not happy about that. So he wants to make a comeback and try to contribute.
Who said somebody's below average?
He said he really wasn't contributing. I didn't. All right, you're right. I just
said when he comes on, it's just a drag.
It's
Sorry, Bob. I mean, I'm really. It's like you feel like you bothered somebody, like you're asking somebody for directions. When they know you got a GPS, and you stand there going, "How do I get you?" Just look it up. And he seemed like he was annoyed.
He knows you better than me. So I have a clip. A 5-minute clip from last week that I want to play.
Start off with a clip.
So wait a minute. So that's exactly what he just said to me in the back.
Start off with
he
a
goes,
clip.
Thank you.
He goes, Bob. He goes, do you realize Bobby's going to just turn to you and go, "You're going to start the show off with a clip"?
Exactly.
You're not going to.
People are going to think it's.
This is like putting on Best of Carson. I mean, you don't fucking come on and put on a rerun shit.
All right, so
you throw it on somewhere in the middle if you want when we're really bored to shit.
But it is the top topic of what we had going on.
No, it really isn't. What is the top topic?
Topic is the bet that we made.
All right, the bet that we made, we don't need to do a thing. All I'm going to tell you right now is they haven't won a game since that bet. They have not won a game. And all I'm doing, this reason I was late today is because I'm picking out my menu over at the fucking Parkside. Because you sat here and told me they are going to make the playoffs. They're going to make a run. I said, they're trading everyone. They'll all be gone. They can't even make it with the crew they got. And they're going to trade the best guys away. And you're like, they'll still make it. And I said, they're not making it with the best. And they're not making it once they're gone. They're definitely not making it. They're going to make it.
I have to tell you something.
He believes.
You're a prophet. And I'll tell you why.
I'm not a prophet.
You're a realist. And you're really on when it comes to the Mets. Bobby, can you start the clip? I want to
He's going to
hit it. Put the headphones on. Yeah, I'm going to play this clip. Everybody's been introduced. I'm going to say hello to everybody.
The bottom line is to think that the Mets, who sucked a week ago, are better today than they were a week ago is absurd.
Okay, wait a minute.
He is the richest owner in baseball, by the way.
Can I?
Really?
Yes.
Brandon Nimmo.
He's worth $14.5
He's having a
billion.
horrible season.
Lindor. Pete Alonso.
Lindor and Alonso is so streaky and so hot and cold.
Alvarez, Beatty.
I like Alvarez.
Alvarez, Beatty.
This is not a championship.
But I think he can make the playoffs.
How? They couldn't do it with a A1 closer.
I bet you dinner.
And what does that get you?
Here we go again at the Parkside.
Oh, you bet me dinner?
I'm betting you dinner.
All right, dinner at the park. Where do you want to go? You want to go to
I'll take
somewhere in
him-
Valley
no,
Stream?
Parkside.
Parkside.
Parkside?
Hello. Like the
Parkside.
last bet.
Yeah, but the
Hey,
Parkside.
what was the last bet you didn't pay up on?
I have not
yeah,
had a
the
bet with you that I
Parkside.
didn't
Hey,
pay
you
on.
did. Now
Yeah.
you
No.
remembers.
Yeah, but it wasn't anything that came up. It was something.
Well, just because we forgot about it doesn't mean
It
it
was
didn't
actually
happen.
about the Mets. I said they were going to make the playoffs. What do you're a fucking stirring a pot. I'll get Krista.
Oh, only you're allowed to do it.
You know what? I'll get her on the phone right now. and
Don't
I'll-
get her on
I'll
the
start-
phone.
I'll start
boy.
shit with her right now. She's 10 o'clock. She'll answer the phone.
Go ahead. You want to call
No,
a
but
call?
I-
Go
Bobby-
ahead. See if she answers
Bobby,
you.
honestly, I think there's a chance, and
What's wrong with you?
I think they
You're
have a
talking
chance.
like a novice. You're talking like somebody who knows nothing.
You should call into FAN because this is what's the
They
problem.
would rip you apart.
No, some people would entertain him. Some of these talk
It's
show
true.
hosts
This
now,
is- this is
they
true. This is
engage
true.
these types of people.
Yes.
And,
What
and
do you
that's
mean,
what
what
I was
type-
listening
What,
to.
what type of people am I?
The
Because
type of people.
Delusional?
Do you
The
think the
type-
Padres have a chance
Hold
to?
on, let me
Yes,
answer.
yes.
Come on.
The Padres just had a walk-off today. I think the Padres
No,
have a
they won
chance.
4-3.
All right, so there's excitement.
I love
Listen,
talking any
if the-
sports
here's-
with balls. You know that.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Here's something that was entertaining on Sports Talk Radio. I'll give you an example. This is why I say these people.
These people.
There's talk show hosts that entertain these people with these horrible hypothetical situations. Caller calls in about the Jets the other day. Okay?
Yes.
They're talking Jets. Anita Marks it was on ESPN. He says to her, here's my question, what I want to know. Would the Jets have been better off if they didn't draft Zach Wilson and picked, what's his name, Fields? Would they be a better team then or now with Aaron Rodgers? And they had a discussion about that.
Oh, come on.
Yes. This is what I'm talking about. On sports radio now, they entertain these. It means absolutely nothing.
Talking
It's not
hypotheticals.
relevant.
I hate
Right.
hypotheticals.
It's
by the
all
way.
the hypothetical. And I'm like, why would you even waste your time as a
If the
sports
Jets
talk show
drafted
host?
Dan Marino in 1980,
Right.
would they have been a better team? Yeah, I think so.
I'm like, is this what it's come to
So,
now?
so you think I'm just delusional?
Yes.
I think that both the
do.
Yankees and the Mets are making the playoffs.
I don't.
Okay.
I'll
So-
see you at Parkside.
So
like
how about
September 25th.
I'll jump in on this.
you're jumping in on the
I'm
dinner
in.
too?
Your birthday?
I'm in.
So then,
No.
if I win, if both of, so
We'll
if I-
split it.
We'll no.
And you
no.
can
I
order
got no.
two appetizers.
I get
Here's
one.
my, here's my opinion.
dessert and coffee.
Here's my opinion today. Judge is back. The Yankees are making the playoffs. The Mets have
Okay.
totally dismantled their team just in a couple of moves, and they're going to get rid of Verlander.
I
too.
don't agree with you, and I think that I'm.
They're going to get rid of Verlander, Kana, and you're going to get rid of what's his name?
Graz, what are you smoking?
I don't know if I agree with getting rid of
I'm not
Verlander.
smoking
I
anything.
disagree
But
with that.
they give it
So
up.
dinner at the
Might
pub.
as well. You might as well get the prospects now because you can't guarantee that Verlander's coming
Teresa's
back.
like, I don't
I'm-
know
I'm
too much
yeah.
sports.
I know sports.
All right, so dinner at the Parkside with you.
Yep.
And dinner here in how about Vespa in Farmingdale.
You just
the
sent
library
No.
cafe.
You just-
No, I want to go to.
You just sent a spit when you said Vespa that curled around like this.
Did it go in my
almost
wine?
was like it was almost like a
Did you hit my
Verlander
laptop?
slider.
Nasty.
A Verlander slider came around here, hit right here, but it would have gone in my coffee cup had his laptop not been there.
Oh, that is gross.
I see like a shiny
Graz,
spittle.
man. Swallow before you. open
No,
your
I want to
Why
go
don't
to
you
Park.
swallow?
Listen,
How's that?
I want to take it easy. I want to go to Parkside. I haven't been there, so no Vespa.
Oh, I love
Parkside.
it.
So I have.
Oh, here we are. Hi. I'm glad. When the clip was over, I said to myself, "Geez, I hope I'm not wearing the same shirt I wore last week."
No.
This one's blue, I think, right?
Yeah.
That one was black.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
They haven't won since I made that bet, Bob.
I know.
It's incredible that I make.
What
the
is
bet.
wrong with you?
I
I mean,
I didn't think it was going to be. All right, Steve, are you a Met fan or a Yankee?
Met fan.
This-
You're a Met fan.
this was the abyss.
So I'm a diehard. They hadn't traded Verlander yet. They
Did it
hadn't-
matter to me? No.
No. So Bobby says they're going to trade Verlander.
I
I'm
knew
totally
that.
against
And
them. And Scherzer and Kana and Pham
And Robinson.
and Robinson and this and that.
And
So I sat there and I
Donna
made the
and
bet. I said, you know what? The Mets are going to make that playoffs.
Oh, I told them they're all gone.
Gung ho young guys are going to come in. They're going to go 7-3. We're going to be 2 out. We're going to be in the playoffs.
They lost
haven't
every game.
fucking-
I know.
They haven't even sniffed the victory. Not even close. And
they're not only losing, they're getting pummeled.
Yes.
And the pitching is brutal. What's his name? The guy today, I can't think of his name.
Oh, Tyler McGill.
Not McGill. Quintana. Pitched very well. Hannah Quintana. All right. He pitched today. He did very well. McGill sucks. Peterson, You know, there's no bullpen. There's nothing on this team. There's absolutely nothing.
I think you realize.
Yes, you could talk.
I think you realize the heart and soul of the Mets now. I can't believe it. Say is Diaz with that injury before the season started.
That
in the locker room. No, they couldn't win more than 5 games in a row this year.
Let me tell you something.
They were dead.
It's funny.
He could be there right now.
Yeah.
He could be there right now, and he'd be unemployed as far as getting in a game because there's no game to save.
I think when he got
There's no game to save. So they gave up. That's these are professionals. These are major league ball players.
That's why I think
That's a
Cohen
major league
is a
ball
fan, but he also smart and said, I'm a billionaire, and this is what I'll trade off the assets and reinvest next
He
year.
did something unprecedented. He actually he said, listen, I'm paying $150 million for these players I'm getting rid of. You're right. I'm getting rid of all these players, and I'm going to say that in my mind, the way it's going to look is I spent $150 to build $150 million to build my farm system. That's the way he's looking at it. And as far as I'm concerned, I think that was the right way to go because they were never going to win with this group. Whether they never traded them or kept them or whatever they want to say they did, they kept them. Verlander, Scherzer, Pham. They were never winning with this group.
Scherzer's bad mouth in the Mets, but
Scherzer's not good.
But Verlander says
I saw that
because he got traded to where he wanted to go.
Well, he got traded to where he wanted to go. I actually think he had a good time here. He enjoyed it. He's a class act. Scherzer's a piece of shit. Scherzer's a fucking.
Dodger fans don't like him.
Scherzer's not a piece of shit. He's just not the kind of person you want to sit there and say, "Oh, he was all for us." He wasn't all for us. He was all for him.
Yeah,
he really was. He was
agree.
all about himself, and that doesn't make him a piece of shit. It just makes him a competitor that wants to win. But he's so he's selfish.
All right, I'll take it back. He's not. He didn't contribute to the Mets.
No, he didn't, and he was terrible. He was terrible at the end of last year, and he was terrible most of this year too.
I think the bad move they did kept Carrasco and got rid of Ty-John Walker, which I couldn't believe. I wasn't a Walker fan, but it's like
Taijuan Walker's 12-4.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's
on the Phillies, right?
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's that great a pitcher. I just think he's better than everything we got, and I think Stroman was better than everything we got. But Stroman's faltering now. He's falling apart.
And I think he wasn't a locker room guy, Stroman.
No, Stroman was bad news. I do like him, though. I think Stroman is a fierce competitor. I really do. But I don't think he makes a lot of friends.
Frankie Maniscalco saying hello. Frankie's making a comeback.
Bruno says, what about them Orioles?
Well, hold on.
The
Frankie,
Orioles are amazing.
Come say hello to us.
Orioles, see, this is what the Mets got in their heads. They're like, let's do what the Orioles did. Let's do what the Cubs did. Let's do what the Reds did. Let's build our team from youth.
All right. Cheers, everyone, on Facebook and YouTube. If you can share the show, please, if you can give us a like. If you could say, hey, we're hanging out, you like us. Frank Maniscalco. Frankie, come in one night and do the sports for us. Chris Smith says hello. Teresa Farrell, Ann Rothy hanging out with us.
Ann Rothy.
Taz, resident artist. Is Knights in White Satin playing in the background? Yes. Bruno Coppola, how about them Orioles? Eat me, Bruno. All right, but I'm actually rooting. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for the Texas Rangers, and I'm rooting for the Cincinnati Reds. Who else? Bruno Coppola, good evening. Share the show, Bruno. You didn't last week. You just said hello and never shared the show.
Oh,
that's
Lord.
Irresponsible on your part, Bruno, but we still love you.
Bruno just shared the show.
Oh, good, Dave.
Bruno's the best.
I'm just
See, I wait for him to share it, then I send it to a couple people I know.
Best viewers.
Hey, Bruno says pretty cool that the Red Sox and the Yankees are battling for last place.
You know what? Again, they're not battling for a last place season like you would think of a last place season. They're both over 500. Red Sox aren't a bad team. They're not a great team. But that's the whole playoff picture now. It's changed. Plus, we're playing I don't know if everybody realizes this. They are now playing all 29 other teams. Every team plays all 29 other teams.
I know, first year that they're only playing them
the
4
first time
times.
they're
playing
it.
them 4 times or something.
Three times, and they alternate where the sites are interleague. And in their own division, their own league, they're playing them 2 series. So they're playing them 6 times, or maybe even 7 sometimes. And then their own division, they're playing about 12 times. But you're bouncing around all over. So you're going to get teams in a division either all finishing under 500 or all finishing over 500.
Yeah, like the Central, right?
Like the American League Central with the Twins. They're in first place by like 4 games, and
they
the
only
second place team's like 2 games under 500.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. All right, so that's the bet has been culminated, and if you want to get an
Now
update,
it's just a matter of what's the magic number. I mean, what day will be
Make
going?
reservations
What
now.
day will we be going to Parkside?
Time out.
And
It's
I
gonna
feel like
Reservations
it's
now
within the next
for
couple of
Parkside.
weeks.
no,
You
no,
think about this.
no.
Think about this.
no. I
What
gotta
will the
save
Mets
up.
record be at the end of this year?
I want a top 5 pick now. I'm a
Oh.
Cowboy fan. When I'm bad, I want to be bad. I want a top 5 pick.
All right,
I
look,
don't.
what will the Mets
Let 'em
record
lose.
be at the end of this season?
70.
Will they even win 70 games?
Yeah, 70.
So you're thinking they're going to win 20 more games? How?
How?
No.
How?
That means they go 20 and 30.
66.
71 and
66
91?
wins this year.
They're not going to do it.
To be honest with you, I'm not saying anything anymore because after
They're
what
lucky if they avoid losing 100.
I really believed what I said to him last
Me
week.
too.
I really believed
I
that they were.
believe you believe.
I thought they were going to go on
You
like
know
a
the sad
10-game
part about that
That's what
story
I'm
is?
a fan. That's what I'm
Is
a
that
fan.
you did believe it.
He did.
No, you called me a novice, which I thought was disrespectful. I'm not a novice. I'm a fan. I believe in them. I
Then you're
want
one of the
them to-
nerdy. Then you're one of the nerdy fans sitting up in 501.
But all right,
Because, I mean,
why
let's
don't call me
go, Mets! Let's go, Mets! They're losing 9-1. You know is that what kind of fan you are?
You know what? I believed in them. Okay, I didn't think. I thought the kids.
I
didn't wanna
believe the
give up.
children
You
are
didn't
our
wanna give
future.
up.
Shut up. Shut up. All right.
Teach them well
I
and
saw
let
them.
them make
One
no
question, I
errors.
Go ahead.
Look, you got
Alonso.
Brett Beatty looks terrible.
What do you think about Alonso? They want
Alonso.
to trade Alonso. I would leave the Mets. If he trades Alonso, if they would have traded Alonso, I would have been. I would have watched another game. I wouldn't watch
I'll tell you
another
something
game.
about Alonso.
I like
Hold on, man. Who are you? When's your show on again? Tuesday nights.
Wednesday night.
plug
Wednesday
your
night.
show.
Steve
plug your
Moriello.
Keeping it real, Steve Michael. Wednesday
Keeping
nights
it
at
real.
7:00.
How many plugs am I going to get on your show? Can I just walk
Watch,
in?
come
I
in.
want
Wanna
to just
come on my
watch.
show.
I
Come-
do.
Come on Wednesday. Come on.
See,
sit.
he don't
Come
let
sit.
me. He don't
Come.
let me. When I
You're
walk
Anybody
in
want to be
here.
on my show?
Steve.
Come on anytime.
But
It's
I-
crazy.
Steve, do you talk more when you drink or when you don't?
Don't we all?
I want to know now
The coffee
because I'm not
gets me up.
pouring anymore. I got.
I'm going to keep quiet. I'm going to keep quiet the rest of the show.
I want to hear your perspective. I know you're a Met fan too. Did you think that this is Sunday night he ripped on me, and they made the trades on Monday afternoon, and they did it all late, like 3
It
o'clock.
was
in
actually
the afternoon.
Tuesday.
You guys here.
Yeah, you're right. Who's my guy? Oh, my guy is here.
I'm going to give him one thing and I'll just.
Go ahead. All right, Steve Moriello, Wednesday nights.
Are you a Met fan?
Yes.
Okay, so we're Met fans,
Yes,
right?
yes.
We always, you remember the 9th inning when we had all the hits with 2 outs. When
Right.
we
That
won,
was
all right?
magical. You know what?
Everybody counted out. Yet
But-
I know where I was watching that game.
Me too.
We believed till the last minute. But I'll say this: I'm happy to get rid of some of these guys.
Because
I
they're
wanna-
too old.
They're too old, but I think I get prospects that hopefully one of them turns out all right. But I think with this owner, it's now Will Pond. He will, if the Mets start off good next year, he will buy at the deadline. Guarantee. He's not Will Pond.
All right, so before you leave,
I'll make it. I'll bet you right now. We do everything. We go to Parkside Diner. We
Diner, Parkside Diner.
Where is it?
It's a
Park-
restaurant.
Parkside, the classy Italian restaurant.
We'll buy at the
The Corona.
I'll bet you we buy at next year's. We buy is not sellers. At the
So
trade
this
deadline.
is this what will come down to whether they're going to be buyers or
I
sellers
gotta
at the trade
hope they'll be
at the
good
trade
team.
deadline.
I gotta hope the Mets. I mean,
You know what's exciting
hope.
is if you get to the deadline and you're not a seller, you're a buyer.
every year
This
we
is
have
what we're
buy.
looking
Well-
for.
well-
This is what we're hanging our
Every
hat
year
on.
we're
well, to be honest with you, that's why I'm so bummed out about the whole season. I didn't think it was going to be this intense.
I'm
They-
waiting for
they
Buck
just
Showalter to
basically-
resign.
They just basically said within a week,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to going to games. I won't even go to a game.
Yeah.
I won't even go to a game. All right, before you leave, go ahead. Plug the show. We'll come on one
All right.
night.
So you watch me Wednesday nights at 7:00 live on Paradise Studios. Keeping it real, Steve Michael. We talk faith, hope, mental health awareness.
You like this guy?
Uh,
here? He's a little bit of
He's
Faith,
good. He's good.
listen to
Such
me.
a fun-
Faith, hope, and mental
health
awareness.
But we have music. We interact with the audience, and we start doing like you guys. You took phone calls. I started phone calls. I
Oh,
like that.
awesome.
that's the-
But
listen.
the big one is this:
Okay.
September 9th, wherever
All
you are.
September
All right,
9th.
La
La
Novella.
Novella Restaurant, East Meadow. We're gonna be honoring NYPD, some of the finest of the finest, and some heroes that families that officers that died in line of duty.
Tickets $95, includes a buffet, wine, beer, soda, and
And
dessert.
my famous
And
A
fun
strip,
punch.
a strip dance party to follow.
John Santos is gonna be opening comedian.
All right, NY award and honorees are going to be here. Entertainment is piano. Who's going to be?
Oh, so
all right, wait, who's going to be a comedian? I want to know.
John
Last-
Santos.
John Santos,
yeah.
we like him.
Yeah.
Last year was Jay Christopher, right?
And we had Fat Jay, right?
How did Fat Jay do?
He did good.
Yeah, please. nice.
Oh,
He did good.
yeah,
He did
yeah.
Fucking
good.
novice.
I read into
I'm
that.
kidding.
He did. No, I liked him. No, I
we
like
love
Jay.
Jay.
I like Jay.
We like Jay.
He did
too.
good.
We like
But
Jay. Too.
we had Frank
Jay,
Farella before
Jay.
that too. Frankie was a police officer.
Well, Jay was supposed to be on our last comedy show, and
I like Frank.
I would have
He
got.
does a good
I
thing about
could get-
Lizzo. I caught the last.
Lizzo.
I stay off stage.
Oh,
I get ready for to go on. We do a live event, and then I caught his last about Lizzo. I was laughing. He was very funny with Lizzo. We talked about Lizzo, the singer, and
yeah.
but it's very good. And we have NYPD singers that sing for me and on my brand, and we do it. Great entertaining Mackie, Billy Joel, Elton John, the best. You want to see him?
They're going to be there.
He sings.
Oh,
Not Billy Joel, Elton John. Now you gotta come down. It's a good time.
So
I
Jaro
will.
Gavilan, let me get that right, says the Parkside, here we come. Mets have mailed it in. Ann Rothie says, keeping it real. Love your show, Stephen. Now, don't go by Ann Rothie. She likes every fucking
Where's
show.
Mickey Delane?
in
Did I
this
watch
world.
your show? Mickey watched
No,
it.
Mickey
Where's
don't.
Mickey Delane?
No, Mickey. I made fun of him, called him the Wizard of Oz, and he hasn't watched the show since, and I got rid of him.
You want to come on my show Wednesday night?
See,
You on
Graz,
Wednesday?
we're trying to build an audience. Graz
You work Wednesday?
alienates them.
Well,
You work
I
Wednesday?
mean,
wait, I work
Reese,
Wednesdays.
you wanna
What
be on my
time?
show
What
Wednesday?
time
Come
do you
down.
start?
7 o'clock.
I'll come down.
what day you on?
Wednesday nights. I do live here Wednesday nights. 7
Wednesday
o'clock.
night. I like Wednesday.
I'm crazy.
Candy's-
You don't know what you're going to get involved in my show. It's crazy. Music.
Listen,
do everything. Flash,
But you see, wait a minute. See, this is what we did. So, can I tell you what happened? Why we like this?
Well, we got 5 people on this show. I can branch out.
What are you talking? First of all, he's been with me 12
You
years.
carried him. Right? Oh,
No,
carried
he
you.
carried.
He's
He's
carried
carried
you.
He's carried.
Marriages.
He's carried me. But we're very good together. But he likes this.
Really? I'm going
it's Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and Costello.
He likes just me and him. So
I agree.
wait.
I think because all the years of bickering, you're like a married couple.
That's
Yes,
right.
but I've added.
Let's not do that.
So I added in 7 years. We had this gentleman, B-Mel. We had a couple of guys, Thomas and everything else.
Yes.
And I added this gentleman,
Something like
Richard Zarelli, about 7 years ago as my board up. He plays music, he looks into things and everything else. So then about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, he goes, things are starting to get a little stale. You're not really entertaining. He goes, you're really not
You told you
entertaining.
really
He goes, you're not entertaining as much as you used to. I go, oh, really? Okay. He goes, maybe we need a chick. I go, all right, we'll bring on Boobs
I
McFarlane,
never
okay?
words that don't come out of my mouth. Maybe we need a
No, he
chick.
goes, maybe we need
Really?
a woman. He goes, let's bring on Teresa. I said, now we got fucking her on. Now we're
First of all,
Now we're on
I
foursome.
started with the freaking
yes.
4 or 5 years
yeah, but then you
ago.
started your own show. And
But
went
now
on
you're
your
getting
own.
defensive.
Yeah, but
Yeah, really.
no, I'm just saying.
Pick someone.
It's not like
Pick
I've never
someone.
been there before.
Tell us about Gravesend.
Joe Kayak is watching. Candace Sackman, I think it was your birthday. Tell us about Bat Boy.
Tell us how many times you've done
I
Bad
just
Boy.
want to say thank you for having
You
me.
come in and eat. Listen to me. If you're around the block having a piece of pizza, you
Sunday
could.
night.
we're
No,
here
on a
Sunday
pizza,
nights.
pizza. Everything's closed.
I don't
All right.
I bring over stuff.
You got the guy next door. I come here. I used to get here like I said, oh, let me get here like 8:30. I'll
Yeah,
get a
make it
slice, have some
right.
beef.
Closed.
Crickets next door.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts supposed to be open all the time.
Yeah.
No,
No,
closed.
I knew
Yeah.
they were open.
Everything over here. CVS. I thought CVS was
But you're
20
late. If you were an hour earlier, everything would be open probably.
I thought CVS was a 24-hour thing. I walk in there, the guy's like, "Hey, you really want to hurry up? I can help. I can ring you out before I close out." the
How'd you limo? Are you really limo driver?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
What is this
I've
blue?
been
thing?
doing. I've been
What
doing.
the
I own.
fuck
I
is
own.
this blue thing?
I own a.
What is this blue
I
thing
thought it'd be
blowing
talking
on?
like
No.
secrets of the limo.
You know what it's about? We started it. It's a limousine. I own a
What is this
limousine.
light
company.
on me?
Would you stop? I'm talking.
I'm freaking out. Look, you guys have your own show. I got a
I'm
fucking
talking
light
here.
over
What
here.
the fuck?
That's annoying the piss
It's
out of
fucking.
me.
It's
God.
WGBB radio again. What the fuck?
It's not on
What's
yet.
happened to you? There it is. It's off. He
Look, I'm
turned
at
it
the
off.
wall. I'm at
He
Wrigley
hates-
Field.
okay. He's just.
Hi.
He fucking hates this.
Hi.
He thinks he's Wrigley
Hi.
Field. Here, hold on.
Hi.
Harry
There-
Carey, say hello to Steve Moriello.
Steve Mariello, welcome to the show. Hey, Steve, how are you?
at least I can-
You know what? I'm going to grow some ivy on my pool. So when I dive in, I'm a home run.
This is your-
Hey, Steve, that was a joke. Hey, you want to sing with me?
I like your studio.
Take
All right.
me out to the ball game.
So he hates it. He hates it.
What the fuck are we looking?
We used to have
What
a
did I
table in front of that band
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there,
yeah, no
and he
bad.
loved it. He
Did-
goes,
did he?
yeah,
Listen, I was
because
in
we
front
were-
of a drum.
Yeah.
Now I'm in front of
Why don't
fake
you go in
fucking
front of
greenery.
Because
the three-
because he
the
takes
three
care
things?
of us. It doesn't cost.
Yeah.
We're well taken care of over here.
I know.
Look,
All right,
look,
not gonna
look.
talk about money. I know.
Somebody's
touchy
tuning in.
subject.
Someone's tuning in going, wow, that's really well kept. That's nice.
You
That's
see
so
what I mean?
natural. What the fuck is this?
Oh God!
What the hell is
Would you please?
I want some with,
All right, that's Scrubs.
That's
Scrubs is
Scrubs.
what we had
He's the mascot.
we had a
He's the
comedy
mascot.
show with a comedian Hector Louise
Louise.
Louise
Stole it.
in the city, and it was going to be on TV, and I had never
Hey,
done
Hector
stand up.
Louise.
Hector Louise,
Thank
and
you.
I'd never
You took
done
it?
comedy before, and I said, you know what, I'll take it. I didn't.
Fucking
I
light
didn't
went
even. I didn't even. He turned it right behind you. He went behind you.
He did?
Yeah, he clicked it.
While I was touching the ivy.
This was my way of trying to get on.
I
on the
thought if I
studio.
just touched
One
the
more question I
ivy, it
gotta
goes
ask you.
off.
Do they put the lights on you? When I do my show next door,
Yeah.
he puts the light on top of me and it's
Oh.
on. I microwave.
You
like
gotta
a
run-
baked chicken.
It's
I'm
gotta-
done. I come out drenched. I'm like, what
It's
the
all
You
heck?
got to
about
put
the
some
lighting.
lotion on. You got to put some
Horrible.
lotion on for
I
that.
come out sweating.
Time out.
It's all about the lighting.
Time out.
Too much light.
Candace Sackman
Bobby, I
says,
love
poor,
your
poor
lighting.
Teresa. I think she is the marriage counselor for Bobby and Graz.
Or the judge.
I am.
You know
All
what
right.
reminds me of the fucking lighting in here when we were sitting in that room and I had these tanning lights on me?
No,
I'm
it's-
driving on the parkway before.
Yeah.
What is it with these fucking people with these halogen lights? I'm
Oh,
blinded.
they're
I'm going to
annoying.
drive
We
into
know.
bushes.
They're
Wait, no.
horrible.
Let me get him on.
All right.
No, I don't
All right.
care. No.
I
Wait,
hope your dog's feeling better.
Time out. I want to just tell you, we've been talking about you since day one.
Yeah, Bobby said that's why I want to.
Yeah, we've been talking about you since day one. You don't want to know why?
Crazy.
I could no, you're crazy, and you do exactly what. I need a towel. I'm fucking glistening,
I'll go
right? I
get-
can
I'll
feel.
go
Go
get
get it
it.
for me.
You know what?
I,
You know, if you were pitching a game right now, you'd be on a 10-game suspension after it.
why? Because
You got this. You got all you need is
The
rosin
rosin.
with your fucking head, and you got too much stickiness.
because what you're doing is exactly what we do. We try to push the show out there. There's many. We have a gentleman, Greg DiFilippo. He shares a show. Bruno Capolo. They share the show for me all over
Yeah.
the place, and we did better
And
now.
that's for you.
We did better this past week with them sharing it than
Yeah.
we've done in the whole year. I don't do it like you. I can't do it no
I
more,
can't do it.
Steve.
Oh, they restrict me. I
You're
don't wanna say
sitting
they're
there because you know
Facebook. You're on
why?
Facebook
I'll
right
tell
now.
you why.
They don't like me.
I'll tell you
They
why.
suck.
No, I'll tell
I'll
you
tell you
why.
why.
No, I'll tell you why. Because we
3
used to
times
do
you
it.
said you're
You can't share the show more than 30 times or 35 times a night. You got to do it in intervals.
So
I told Michelle after that.
I
You could
say-
do like 40 and then wait for the next day, do another 40.
So I'm going to say one thing. I don't talk politics in my show. I stay out of it. But one time when the election was coming on,
Was it stolen or not?
no. Well, they said my video came up as a Trump endorsement on
Yeah,
Facebook.
well,
they
we've
put me in my faith, hope, mental health awareness. They put me in a batch where they don't like me. I share it to a lot of the groups I share it to. Sometimes they may not like.
Wait a minute.
And I share it to everybody.
Do you like Trump at least a little
Yeah.
bit? Oh, you do?
I'm a Trump guy.
We
I like
we
everybody.
talk to Trump.
He
every-
likes
we
everybody.
We do talk to
John
Trump.
Santo.
No, I
He
got
does
Oh.
impersonation. He does.
I got a better Trump than
He-
that.
He does Soprano funny man.
Oh, he's
Oh,
I
good.
can't wait. I
No,
can't wait.
John's
I'm trying to get
great.
him on the show.
Listen, if you're going home, listen to the show. I'm going to have
will.
Richie.
I will.
Throw-
I'm gonna let him come on up here. He
Yeah.
came in. But
Steve
pleasure meeting you. Come on
Moriello,
next
Wednesday
week.
night, 7:00.
I'm talking-
All right.
Steve.
We
Maybe
got a long bet. We got along on the baseball field. Me and him too.
Yeah.
Maybe next
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Thank-
I will
yeah.
let you know.
Thank you. Thank you. Come here, Rich. Put some music on. I got to listen to
This
something.
guy
going
on
on.
Mets fans for life wrote down Mets finished 2023 66 and 96. Agree? Yeah, I do.
That's what I think. And we're gonna get a top 6 draft pick. I'll be happy. And then we better win next year.
So the Mets agita
Six.
page allowed me to
Top
put the bet on there. Like I told him to go to a certain spot after I talked to him. Hey, can I ask you something? What did she say? It's high pitch Eric. Eric Bleeman says it's high pitch Eric. Eric Bleeman's going to pick on us now. Go ahead, Eric. Do what you got to do. Oh, it's high pitch Eric listening to us. Stevie's we got high pitch Eric for the Howard Stern show listening to us.
Really?
Yeah. Hello, Eric.
What's up, high pitch?
I pitch.
September 9th.
All right.
That's my birthday week.
Oh, all right. Yeah. September 9th at La Vella Restaurante, 364 East Meadow Avenue in East Meadow, New York, 11554, Saturday at 7:00 in the evening. It's a night of faith, motivation, inspiration, mental health, music and dancing, and strippers. All right, cool.
Good to know.
Good to know. I can't hear any music and it's bothering the shit out of me.
No, I like it. It's
Well, I
good.
apologize.
He hates and he loves the quiet, which I can't stand.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Down. That's okay. All
Well,
right.
I got to tell you,
I have
you have one other bet going
yes.
that the Yankees are going to make the
I think
playoffs.
the Yankees are going to make the playoffs.
No, but you bet him. Wait a minute.
I bet him that the Yankees
No,
are going
I-
to make the play. He's the Yankee fan.
You think that they're not going? to?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So what's that bet? I forgot what that bet was. What was riding on?
Well, he wants to go to a restaurant in Roslyn
Wendy's?
No, I want to
Oh, you
have. I
wanted
want to have
the-
grilled. I want to have grilled octopus.
You wanted the grilled octopus.
and I want us
Right,
to,
the grilled
and I
octopus.
don't want us to talk over each other. No more. Okay.
When?
If
Right.
somebody's talking, wait till they're done. That includes me.
What
on
the fuck
you.
is this, third grade? What the fuck are you talking about?
I wasn't
We've been doing
saying
this
a
for
word.
12 years. Talking
I'm
over.
trying to change it.
12 years. 12
Yeah, let's change it
long,
now.
Beautiful years.
Good idea.
How you doing? All right. Your dog is okay.
Does your dog bad?
I think the
Aw.
dog's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
What's wrong?
I don't know. Her.
Her?
Yes,
Oh,
Dallas.
oh, make shame me now.
Well, yeah. You don't genderfy my dog.
They?
It's a girl.
They.
I hate when people do that. I go, you
Don't
go,
gender my
oh,
dog.
what kind of dog is he? It's she,
They.
and it's a golden retriever. You're like, all right, fuck you, and I'm sorry I asked.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Taz,
Well-
Taz, the
Well,
resident.
no, you
artist.
didn't ask. You just said he. But I
Hello?
mean, what? Should I not say she?
No, I said, how's your dog?
No, you said he.
And it starts.
I
You
said,
used
how
the
is he?
pronoun.
And we're back.
So
Yes.
what? All you
Oh,
gotta do is
Lord.
answer the question. You have to tell me the gender of
Yeah,
the dog. Like
there
it
we
matters what fucking gender the dog is anyway. They're both fixed.
Well, shouldn't I say she is doing
Yeah.
Is there
okay?
a phone call?
I just want to use the proper
Well,
pronoun.
You just say they.
Hello?
Just
Hello,
say
we have-
they and
we
them.
have-
This is why people go to they.
They and them.
Did you two shut
They're
up?
doing
We
fine.
have-
We have a
What?
caller.
What are you gonna? Go ahead. Go. You might.
Bobby just said he
Go ahead.
asked me.
Well, go ahead. Hi, it's tea
what-
time with
What
Teresa.
about my dog?
Is this Ray Negrano?
We never got the
Never
answer
got
to
the
how
Is
his
answer.
dog.
anyone there?
It's all right. Shh.
All right. How's your dog? All right. Forget it. All right. How's your
Oh,
dog?
forget it.
Yeah,
All right, no
forget it.
phone call.
How's your dog?
Okay, we'll go back to the dog now.
Put the music up. I want to hear in the back.
She's doing
Oh.
okay. We think. They
Well, what
can't
was
come
wrong
up
with her?
all of a sudden, she was fine all day. She's been fine, and then all of a sudden, she's like in the house, and she's like not steady on her feet.
Oh, like lethargic a little bit?
Really lethargic. Now it was hot out, and we had family over. My wife's family was
Okay.
over, so it was a lot of people, and she
They
was
slipped her a
outside.
Mickey.
And
Maybe she was dehydrated.
well, that's what we thought. We
What?
thought like
She was
heat
slipped her a Mickey?
They
exhaustion.
slipped her a Mickey.
But we had our water outside, like we
Yeah.
always do.
Was she
and-
drinking? Was she
Yeah, she
drinking?
was
Do you have any
drinking.
pot? Do you have any edibles around the house?
She found you.
Well, it's funny you
Do
say
you
that.
have any edibles
Because
in the
that's
house?
exactly
There we go.
exactly what the doctor said. The doctor said was
She
the dog
got some shit,
was the
man.
dog exposed to any marijuana?
She
And I'm
cheats
like-
and chonged
I'm
on
like,
you.
No,
Not
I got
that
my
you-
wife's
Like
not-
family
jogging
over.
my
Wait a
Nobody's
stash.
out there. Nobody's out there.
Not that you know of.
dropping buds and
Kathy's in the room popping an edible you don't know
Richie,
about.
did you lock the shed?
I'm like,
He's got
gotta be
two
kidding
daughters
me.
at home. One of his daughters is popping edibles. You
Oh,
don't
my
know
God.
about. Might be left on the floor.
Someone's
Dog probably
doing
got a nipple.
something.
well, the dog ate something apparently in the backyard
Oh
because
yeah,
that's where she was.
in the yard. Yeah.
And it caused this, but they did. She goes, "Listen, you could. I did the blood work, so there's nothing toxic."
She's coming down about now.
Yeah, right. She's a little sleepy. I get home.
He goes,
Wait,
"Sit
hold
on."
on. No, Bobby, this is the
Ugh.
best. I get home. My wife goes, "Well, do you think we should feed her?" And I said,
Oreo.
"Well,
Get her a
I'm
box
sure
of Oreo.
she's hungry. That's usually what happens."
Dogs got the munchies. Listen to Pink Floyd.
The dog's pressing the fucking radio station in the car.
Hello, hello. Is there anybody
Somebody
So I
in
think
there?
so. Somehow my dog got stoned. Apparently,
Dog's
according
right.
to the
There you
doctor.
go. Someone had
And,
something.
but I don't know.
Someone had something.
You know, she likes to hang out behind these like arborvitaes. I'm on a
Oh
corner.
yeah, you got the arborvitae.
So these but they they're on the side street, so I have like the privacy. So like sometimes you find beer bottles over there, like people hang out there. I'm like,
She might have
did somebody
she
throw
might-
something
They
over
dropped
the
She might have
fence?
gotten into something.
Did somebody stash
Yeah.
something, behind my fence,
possible.
like in a
Every
quick?
day for the next month. She's gonna be checking out that area looking for more.
Oh, shitting, pissing over there and everything.
She certainly smelled it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad.
So-
I'm glad your dog is all right. And I'm sorry.
I think she's gonna be okay. I mean, nothing, whatever. But she's still, she's still.
She got to lay off the
How
weed.
old
She's
is
got to
she?
go through it.
Stick
She's
to the
gotta ride it
suds.
out.
How
Stick to
old-
the suds.
How
She's
old
only
is she?
about a year and a half.
Yeah,
she's
She's
a
about 18
baby.
months.
That's
She's a
pretty-
baby.
that's pretty young
She's
for your
the
first
baby.
buzz.
Babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taz, the resident artist, says Greg D. Filippo and I have a bet when the
Oh,
next live show will
That's
be
like 8 in dog
September
years.
of this year or next year. Candace Sackman says, "Oh my God, Graz, you guys
Yeah.
are like a dinner with the in-laws. No one gets a word in, always talking over each other." Ann Rotney says, "Prayers to your dog. My dog of 15 years just passed away.
Oh, sorry.
I'm heartbroken." I'm sorry to hear that, Ian.
You know what's
Can't make
know,
any joke about that.
Yeah.
while I'm up
Yeah,
there, I'm up there
I can't
over.
joke about that.
I'm up there over 3 hours in the hospital. Speaking of that, and the doctor's coming in and out. So she was going to go do the blood work. She said, 20 minutes. It was like an hour later. She's like, apologize. But one of the techs that come in and told me they had an emergency.
Well, she shit out the bud.
You
They
know,
smoked
dog
it.
came in.
Hey, let him wait.
I got I got a dog on LSD. I got to put your dog to the side.
What did the doctor
So the
say?
doctor comes back in and she goes, I'm sorry, I had another
Yeah,
another
blow
dog.
up.
She goes, actually, she had to take fluid away from the dog's heart so the dog wouldn't die.
Oh.
Your dog?
That's why I waited.
Your dog?
No, another
No,
dog.
another
Another
dog.
Pay attention.
Came in like in an emergency with fluid around the heart.
Yeah.
She had to take the fluid out to save the dog.
Wow.
Listen, if you couldn't have made it,
I'm
tonight,
like,
I
couldn't hang out here. I'm like, this is like, you know what I mean? Seeing like sick dogs.
What's her name? Your
I don't
dog?
remember.
Dallas.
Your dog.
Dallas.
I remember.
I remember
What's
the
your
doctor's
dog's
name.
name? What's your dog's name? I
Dallas.
don't know.
Dallas.
Dallas? Oh
Cowboys.
my God, you're kidding me. You named your dog after.
Well, my
I'm
daughter named the dog. I just agreed.
Yeah, no influence there.
No. Actually,
No.
you know what the first name
My
she
dog's
wanted?
name is Jet.
If it was going to be a boy, she wanted
I thought you were saying
Ranger.
Matt.
Ranger.
Yes.
I like Ranger.
Ranger's cool.
If it was a boy, it was going to be Ranger. But we got a girl, so
All
it's
right.
Dallas.
All right, cool.
Mhm.
I am sweating.
Are
like
you
it's-
okay?
I know,
Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
you look like you know you're like
You know, I've been stressing, man. I'm trying to get the show to a certain point. I was real
Oh
proud.
yeah, you're working hard on
I was
this.
real proud of what you
Oh, yeah.
transpired.
you've been-
Watch it.
you.
Take
You
some
are-
advice
I
from
appreciate
Michael
it.
Agerfo.
Yeah.
No, get back to me and what
See how to take it
transpired.
to the next level.
Oh, Mikey LaGerfo.
Starts
Yeah,
with a
little
sign.
Mikey.
We're doing very well compared to Mikey LaGerfo. Mikey
Can't
LaGerfo
see it.
can kiss my butt cheeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Mikey
11.
Jerko is a kid. You just
He's
told him to kiss
11.
your
You don't
butt
say
cheeks.
Oh, I
that.
didn't say it.
Get back
Nasty.
to
You
me
don't
in my
say
show.
that.
Your show, I'm really proud of you for your last show. You did great this week.
Thank you. Yes.
It's about time. It took you only 7 years to do the numbers
Really?
that we
Really?
used to do.
Really? Here's this. Can you hear it? Let me turn it
It
up.
took you 7 years to
Listen
do the
to
numbers
me.
that we do.
I am on hiatus for August.
You wonder
I
why
will
we
be
can't
back
build a
live in
listener
September. I am here with you. That's all that matters.
Well, time out. What do you
Oh,
mean?
you
you
leaving in
can't-
September?
No, I'll go back in September.
No, she's coming back
I'm
on the air.
hiatus.
She's on
Two
hiatus.
times on hiatus.
The only time you'll see
I'm
Teresa
here.
Farrell is on Limo Talk,
Limo
which
Talk
we're
for
gonna,
August.
we have 2 more shows, and we'll probably take a couple
What will people
weeks.
do on Mondays?
Yeah, we're Sunday. Oh. I don't know. What will people do on a Monday night?
I sit at
Oh,
home.
Good question.
I sit at home, and all of a
Listen
sudden,
to me.
at
They
9 o'clock,
they
my
will
phone
see-
bings.
They will see
You
the,
know, and I realize her show just ended because
Really?
Bruno's sending me the
they will
show.
see the best of tea time. I'm gonna obviously I'm gonna have
That's what you
Joe
should.
Cirillo on. I'm having Joe Cirillo back on as repeat, part 1, part 2, and a couple of other.
That's what you should.
Two-parter.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was the only one who came on my show and did 2 parts.
Yeah,
It was great.
I'll give you.
Did the other show end?
He
and you
not
said-
only worked-
did you end the
wait,
other show
he
with
was not
to be
only-
continued?
He was not only good friends with Telly Savalas, but he
I
actually
loves you, baby.
he worked with him.
Hey,
Great
Cracker.
show.
Hey, Cracker.
Who loves you, baby?
Right, we're gonna play Joe.
I gotta
Cirillo.
have a lollipop.
Did you get the dates yet for Beeper softball?
Yeah, it's
'Cause
coming.
Beeper.
Oh, you know what?
he
You
reached
didn't-
out to
You
me.
didn't give me
Somebody
the date.
called Fireman's Field and wants to do a Beeper softball game.
Oh,
Oh,
Seriously,
I'm serious.
do you know who it
When?
was?
You know
No, they didn't give me a name. They said,
it's
"Do you
probably
know-"
part of that league.
They said, "Do you know anything of this? Somebody wants to do a Beeper softball game."
mm. Beeper
I said, give
softball.
them any
No
patch of
joke,
grass. They
people.
won't know.
You said something on last week's show. You doing banners in on the
We're talking
on
about.
the outfield?
We're doing banners.
They do it all over their
Yeah, I know.
fields.
I'm working on the deal that I can get Mikey LaGerfo's banner on my center field fence.
I'm
That'd
gonna
be
get.
nice.
I'm gonna get a.
Why would that be nice? You're on my.
Well, be more
You're on our show.
Be more
Why would-
promotion for Michael.
but why does Michael need any more promotion? We promote. We talk about
Well,
him
you
all
think
the
he's
time.
successful enough now?
He's doing fine. He's got a
fine
great
for 10,
future.
For 11.
He's got a great future. Why?
He could be the next Keith Rad. Keith
I want to hit you. So
Keith
fucking
played
bad.
for the Hawks
what
and
did I
the
do?
Colts
Why? Because I want
in
to
Valley
support a
Stream,
kid.
and he's now announcing Met games.
I asked you on the air why we can't get him as an interview one night. Talk to him and have a
Because
little.
he's too big for us now.
Why? That's
Wow.
Not,
I don't think so.
No,
No,
that's-
no, no. The thing is, I don't see him. I won't. It's
You
very
won't. I
rare
know
that
you
I
won't.
bump.
You won't. You
Unless I work the Clover Club over there, which I haven't done
Clover
recently.
won't.
I won't. Yeah, the Clover Club is right
Funny.
behind
Is
home
it good
plate.
luck over there?
It's the home plate club.
What's the nicest place there?
Clover.
The Clover, it looks like the nicest place
The
there to
Cadillac
hang out
Club?
and watch it. The Cadillac Club with these really comfortable seats.
Have you been in there yet?
Yeah, I walked in just to look at it. I
And-
did the. Oh, by the way, I did the Pink concert.
My daughter was there.
Yeah, I said hello.
Did you have fun?
What a show.
She's good, but
What
you
a
know what?
show.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not.
Come on, you
into-
hang upside down and flip in the air.
Exactly, and sing. You can't. It's all lip syncing. I'm
Amazing.
sorry, it's all bullshit.
They're still lip singing.
I can't. I can't get into paying $500, $600, $700 for a ticket. What the hell is that?
We don't know.
No, we're
It's
so
live,
sorry.
people. We're live.
That's
We're
Pink
live.
swinging across the room.
It was the phone pot.
Somebody's called. Oh,
Well, no, listen.
I turned
I'm
down
in the
the
middle
phone
of a
and went
fucking.
away.
no, but you didn't
thought
hear.
it was
You
the
didn't hear
aux.
what was going on.
I don't hear it. I heard it.
No, you didn't, because you
I
had
heard
headphones
it.
on.
I believe I heard
Oh
it.
my God.
Anyway, she's a great performer. I've never seen more lesbians in one place in my life.
Really?
Why are you apologizing? You don't have to
I'm
apologize.
just saying
for
I don't
that.
want to. I'm not knocking it. That's why I'm saying I'm not knocking. I don't care. But I'm just saying they were out in droves that
Okay.
night,
Big fans.
and it was. But there was also a lot of of course, straight people too. But there was
How was her concert?
she's really good performer. She
Okay.
really is. But I'm skeptical and I'm cynical about whether she's really singing.
He's calling her out.
Oh, so he's saying
Oh.
that she lip syncs.
He's calling her
She's
out.
got to. You're not spinning. You cannot spin. Can you imagine Steven Tyler doing his fucking peace out tour, spinning through
It's
the air
all from the
and singing
core.
back in the saddle?
It's all
no,
from the
I don't
core.
think so.
Really?
No.
It's all from
Was
the
she
core.
crowd? Was she
She's not
crowd?
singing.
Was she
All from the
crowded?
core.
Was she crowded?
42,000.
Oh, sold out, no?
42,000.
And tonight's Metallica.
Wow.
And the only thing that
That's-
the only reason there's only 42, they would have sold more, but they had to block off some seats because where the
Yeah.
stage is.
Yeah.
Where
Where's
do
Metallica
they
play?
put the stage?
Center field,
All-
front of the Apple.
All the.
Yeah.
Every stage
Yeah,
is
yeah,
in front of
yeah.
the center
Yeah.
field.
Now Metallica's there tonight, or
No,
not there, no.
Metallica's at the Meadowlands.
Oh, so, but they're
yeah,
eating
they're
that.
not
that-
live.
They were last night and tonight, double header.
That's like a 70,000, but they don't sell 70. They sell like 60. They close off behind. But she was like, no, I'm selling the seats behind the stage, and I'll put up huge screens there for people to watch, and it's going to say on the ticket, televised only.
Right.
But
Right.
you were there, so you could see her spinning around. You could see her fucking
You
doing
know,
her ring,
Valerie sent me video. It's
her
freaking
Ringling
amazing.
Brothers act
Really.
on the wires across
Hmm.
the fucking stage, which I think is wonderful. But I'm here for music. I don't know. I'm a little confused about the whole thing. And then there's some people who tell me they think she's really a man.
What?
But
Come on.
Why do they think Pink's a
Because
man?
they love
That's
to start
interesting.
freaking rumors for nothing.
there's a lot of shit going out there that
Give me
she
a break,
is.
please.
But, Bruce Jenner is. I mean, just telling you. I mean, Caitlyn Jenner is. So what's so far-fetched about it?
Did you see the thing I sent you today
I
about
didn't see the thing
about,
at all.
about Obama?
Yeah, gay.
Is that
What?
I didn't hear that.
Well, wait, hold on a second.
Good so far.
He is, believe it or not, in background in Hollywood and everywhere else, they know that he's allegedly gay, and that Michelle Obama is really a man.
What?
Joan Rivers said it. You can look it up. Joan Rivers said it. She goes, "Oh, come on, who they kidding? We know all along that it's Michelle Obama is really Michael, and he's a man, and Obama's gay." Because they said, "Do you ever think there'll be a gay president?" She goes, "We have one now."
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then you know what happened to Joan Rivers? 2 weeks later, she died mysteriously in her sleep.
No, she had surgery.
She was out cold for surgery.
We have somebody.
Somehow they gave her too much anesthesia.
Correct.
Limo talk. It's me, Richard Zarelli. Who's this?
Jesus Christ.
You're
what is
spilling
going
everything.
on with me tonight?
Hello.
It's me.
Hey.
Who's me?
Hello, Felix. Hey, Felix.
Yes. How are you?
Good. How are you, Felix? How's everything?
Everything is good.
Can you?
It's Sunday, right, Graz?
Yeah, it's Sunday. Yeah, it's good. Can you hear us?
Well, the only thing open in all of
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. So, everyone, this is Chef Felix Restuccia. Chef Felix used to have a show when we were running the network over there at Govs. He took a hiatus, wasn't feeling too well, getting healthy now, and making a comeback in the podcast industry with the same show, I think, right? What's the name of it, Felix?
Well, we have a little different format. right now it's called Let's Eat LI and Beyond.
Okay.
I call it a food variety show because we have more than just food on. We have different types of guests and everything, and everything is done remotely. I have a studio here at home, and I use StreamYard, and it works out much better actually than the studio.
Okay.
In the
Yeah.
stream yard?
StreamYard. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, StreamYard's really good for people who want to do podcasts. You could play videos on it. You could do your intros, everything. It's really good.
So you don't have to be outside to do it because you don't have to be in the yard.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you don't have to. Or you don't have
what
to be in a
else?
studio
Don't
in
take me
Levittown.
seriously, Felix.
Right,
It's all
Felix?
No, I don't ever heard of it. StreamYard. You could get this. This
Yeah,
is like
look
an
it
app
up.
you can get.
Look it up. StreamYard.
I think are we on it? I think Bobby Lucero.
We need to be on it.
Yeah, we're on everything here. We're on Roku.
Oh, we're on everything.
We're
all right.
on Fire Stick. We're on
we're on
Twitch.
everything, all right.
We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Everywhere. So you could talk. You don't have
Are
to
we on
whisper.
Twitch?
We're on Twitch.
Oh.
We are on
Twitch
Twitch.
TV.
Yeah, Twitch TV. We do very well.
Roku TV, Twitch TV, Amazon Fire TV, everywhere podcasts can be heard.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're doing all right, Felix. So tell us, who's coming on this week? I know your show's the 13th, right?
Well, we have two shows. I do a special called Chef Felix and Company, and it's kind of independent from Governors. What I do is I record it, I give it to them, and they'll put it on their YouTube. But on August 13th, we're doing what's called the Spooky Sunday. And
That's a nice.
it's going to be Sunday at
Spooky
1
Sunday.
p.m. on August 13th.
Okay. Spooky
And
Sunday.
We're going to have this. Say that again?
So Spooky Sunday. It's not like Vagispooky, right? Which is Kristen
Badger silly.
Vagisilly, which is
Valid-
Kristen Tinsley's
Badger spooky silly.
comedy show. So you're doing
No, not at all.
yeah. Okay.
We're going to have this woman called Misty Wagner on. She's been in some horror movies, and also she does like props for horror movies too as well.
Okay.
And then we're going to have Esther. I don't know if you know Esther Forrester at all.
Yep, I know Esther very well.
Yeah, she got like 7 different.
Yeah.
She got 7 different personas going on. Esther Forrester.
Yeah, well,
Esther's got
Esther's really nice.
yeah, we like Esther.
Esther's going to be going to a haunted cave in New Jersey.
Okay.
We're going to have her there on location. So that's one show. The other show's coming up on the 8th, this Tuesday. I don't know if you ever heard of Hildebrandt's
Yes.
in Long Island.
Yes. That's the
Well, they're gonna-
that's the ice cream shop.
Yes, it's ice cream, luncheonette. They're famous like for their burgers and ice cream.
What's the name of that place?
Hildebrandt's.
Hildebrandt's.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, is that the place that was closing and they stayed open?
Yeah, it was actually. It's been taken over by someone else.
Right. That was on the
It's
news.
really a landmark. It's been there for like 100 years.
Right. I heard about it.
Um,
And they said the place was going to close, and then people got together and they go, no, this place is never closing.
Oh no, absolutely! It's really a wonderful place. They're going to come on. They're going to talk about Hildebrandt. And I don't know if you know this, but Hildebrandt was in a couple of movies. They were in The Irishman, that Scorsese movie.
A great movie.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, they filmed a scene in there when they're in an ice cream shop. That was them. And then also Book of Henry. I don't know if you remember that movie at all.
No, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, they did a shoot on location in Hildebrandt too. So that's what I got coming up Tuesday. Like I said, the show format is a little different. I have like a team of people, comedians that do different segments. I got Bonnie, who does 10 Comics Cook.
Yeah, we realize
You know?
great. Let me ask a question.
Can you hear?
Do you believe in
Yeah.
ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. When I was sick, I was in a coma for 4 months. Okay. And you could tell the difference between dreams and what's like, I guess, spiritual. because it's totally different. I did have a vision, and I'm not kidding because I never believed in this stuff, but there was a sense of peace and calm that came over me. And I saw my father, and my father's been dead since 1981.
Wow.
Okay. I kid you not. And he was talking to me, and we used to go crabbing a lot. And he asked me if I wanted to go crabbing, and I said, not today. And he said, okay. And then he told me a few things that like what's going to happen to me. And I can't say, but some of them are starting to come to
good or
my
bad.
life.
I mean, good like in a career way or something like that, or
basically good in the sense of that my rest of my life will be happy. And
what a relief.
he showed me a few things that would make it happy. And that's it, really. I can't really discuss it. I never really discussed it with anybody. I kept this to myself.
It's a Limo Talk exclusive.
Yeah, come on, Felix. It's a Limo Talk exclusive.
You know what? This is interesting stuff.
It's a Limo
that
exclusive.
That
in a
I
way,
can totally believe.
Actually, it is. And I didn't really believe it, but until this stuff started to happen, it was very freaky to me.
See,
and,
that stuff I believe in. I don't believe in ghosts haunting you and tapping you on the shoulder when you're not thinking about whether you know.
But it's not a haunting. It's
I'm saying that's what I don't believe in. I don't believe in ghosts haunting you and tapping you on the shoulder to scare you and moving your shit around. I don't believe
agree.
in it.
You know, I agree with that.
I think there's a spirituality that you can get in touch with somehow. I do.
Yeah.
That goes.
And I think Felix, I think that there's ghosts around.
He also thinks that the Mets are going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I also thought the Mets were going to make the playoffs.
He also thinks the Yankees
Shut
are
up,
gonna make the
Bobby.
playoffs.
That's
Actually,
a really amazing. That's actually Felix. That's a
Speaking of
really
Mets,
amazing story.
My father didn't ask me if I wanted to go to a Met game because he used to bring
Because he
me
was
to them,
smart
so.
and he knew that they weren't going to be in the playoffs.
He didn't
So
even want to
even
go.
up
Why
in
would you
heaven,
waste
they
your
don't talk
money?
about the
He's like,
Mets,
Felix,
so there
of
you
all
go.
things, stay on the right, do the right thing. Always never go to a Met game. Don't spend your money on that shit. That would be
Right.
good advice. The Mets is, you know what? They're going to be all right. A couple of years, they're going to be good. And Grouse is going to. I'm going to take Grouse to Parkside because I'm going to be so happy.
Felix, we're going to Parkside. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I've been to Parkside. I like it a lot. It's good. Definitely. Hey, look, man, I'm Sicilian. I've been to Parkside.
There you go. I knew you were.
Their tuna steak.
Hey, you're feeling better. Are you feeling better? I mean, like you getting out now and stuff, out and about?
Yeah, I mean, I've come leaps and bounds. I mean,
you were close to death.
I could actually get myself out of bed. I could go into. I start using a walker now. I haven't walked in over a year and a half.
Wow.
The therapists have done a really great job with me. Basically, I mean, for a few things, I'm pretty self-sufficient where I could get around and do things for myself. I've been cooking. I've been getting out of the house. I've been traveling, you know, things like that, which is something I never thought was going to happen to me.
You made a great tiramisu for us during that softball game, correct? Or was that?
Yeah, absolutely. I did a tiramisu for you. I actually did a tiramisu while during COVID. I put it on Facebook while I was making it. I did a demo.
I think I saw that.
What's that?
That was a while ago. I think I saw that.
Yeah, it was a while ago. You know, and I enjoy doing that. I used to give a history of the food that I was making.
You did that with Gov's Radio on Gov's Radio, didn't you? When you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
that's
it on
what made
Gov's.
me tune
I did
into
it on Gov's. Like I said, now I'm still with Gov's, and I'm very grateful that they took me back. And
they had no one else to fill the spot. Trust me.
Wait,
yeah,
Felix, that came out of his mouth, not mine. And I'm the villain over there.
No, I love them. I really do.
Oh
yeah.
Stop lying.
Great guys over there.
Actually, I'm going to be on your favorite show tomorrow.
Richie and I have a sincere admiration.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Time out.
Hey, let me tell you something.
You're awful shit.
Let's be honest. The guy never did a fucking thing to me.
Okay, so time out,
yeah.
Felix. What did you say?
True.
Felix, what did you say?
Oh,
I said I'm going to be going to the studio tomorrow. I'm going to be on Knock 'Em Dead. Tony invited me on.
Right? Oh, so
you
he
couldn't
must,
have scripted that any better.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
the timing.
So tomorrow,
in comedy, timing is everything.
yeah.
Okay.
So
And-
tomorrow
and that was perfect.
at the 9 a.m., the 11 a.m. What is it?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. You'll be on
I
the
snorted.
not the
I
leave
can't.
the Left 'Em Dead comedy show. Left for Dead comedy.
Felix, you know.
No.
Dead.
Knock 'Em Dead
What?
comedy. You're going to be on tomorrow at 11.
I will be on tomorrow at 11. Tony's a good guy. I mean, you know, he runs the station
I'm
there and
telling Graz.
everything.
Wait. What'd you say? Time. Felix. You're talking to me.
It's a great guy.
I ran the fucking studio for 5 years. I made one belligerent remark to the owner, and they wanted
Oh,
me.
that's a big remark.
And they wanted me out. And they wanted me out of there quicker than you could say.
It was a
And
doozy.
everything that we started there.
The quicker than you could say, blow
Felix,
me.
Felix,
They wanted you.
Felix, I'm just going to say good luck and God bless.
So
That's
you know,
all
I
I'm
tried to
gonna
do. I did the right thing. You know, I did apologize, and then they fucking took our listen. You know that Governor's Green show? That was our show, right? The Governor's
No,
Green.
we started that.
We started that.
We did.
And we couldn't get anybody
did.
because they didn't want us to have
We
anybody.
did.
But it's okay. Tony's is treating you all right. Good luck with that.
That's all that
God
matters.
bless. God
Yeah,
bless. with that.
you know what?
All the
I
best.
found though, like in the comedic world, there's a lot of drama.
Yes.
That's
You
what I
Yes,
think?
found,
there is.
You
You know.
A lot of backbiting and shit. Yeah,
In
sure.
podcasting, I just have one vendetta, and that's the one person that you're talking about.
Nah,
So
nah, he
We
was,
had Artie Lang,
Tony-
baby. We
Tony-
had Artie Lang.
Tony was always
Yeah,
nice
he
to
did
me,
have
so I got
Martin
nothing
Lang.
bad to say. I do like to make jokes, but I don't have anything bad.
Yeah.
to say.
Listen, I'll say it here, and I'll say it loud and proud. Tony Walker berated me publicly on air instead of coming to me directly like a real man and talking to me. Okay, and I'm Sicilian. I'm 100% Sicilian too. I forgive, but I
Just
don't.
like me.
I
Oh,
forgive.
yeah, that might be
Listen to
partially
me.
my
I
fault.
forgive, but I don't forget. All right. So the bottom line is you
what comes around goes
you
around.
did something really bad to me. You berated me like a I can't even say the word. And you know what? You got a problem with me? Come to me and tell me what your problem is. And then let's figure it out. Instead of berating me behind my back where I couldn't defend myself.
Felix,
okay?
you're bringing out all dark moments
Bring
over
it,
here.
bring it.
She's having a dark
I
moment.
didn't realize.
my
I didn't realize
Sicilian-
that this
my
was
I
dark,
called Tony up one day.
a
and
lot
I,
of commotion here.
yeah. I called Tony up one day and I was like, "Yeah, Tony, come on, yeah, we got a nice, good relationship going here. We put the show back in over there." He goes, "You can come back on. Tell Grouse stay home."
Felix, my
Oh,
my
me?
Sicilian goes up. Felix, my Sicilian just.
So I don't know what
rises.
Grouse did,
Hey, look.
but
I understand, but I mean, to me, Tony's always been good to me.
That's all that
You know, I
matters.
was away
That's
for a
all.
while, and they
That's
took me
all.
back, which
That's
I'm
all that
grateful for,
matters.
you
That's
know?
all that matters is how he is to you. Okay, that's all that matters. Seriously.
And really, I mean that too. I want you to show to do well
That's all that
because I want
matters.
you to do well.
hey,
Whether
everybody does
whether
well,
it's on Facebook or that's on Govs, we want the best. Just
Does Tony do the show with a co-host now or no?
yeah, he does it with Andy Plajanos on a Friday,
All right, I remember him.
and he gets
What happened to Sally?
he gets Sally and him. I don't
What
think-
happened to Sally?
I don't know. I don't think
I
they're
love
together.
Sally.
All right.
What happened to her?
I don't
They're
think
not
they're together.
together?
No, I don't think they're
Sally went back to doing Scooby Doo.
Well, that'll happen.
Anyway,
together. All right.
my show seems to be doing pretty good right now.
Good for you.
Um,
Good for
I mean,
you.
You want to get out of this
considering what I
beehive?
used to
You want to
do,
get out of
I
this
mean,
beehive,
I gotta
Felix?
build it again, but I'm up over 600 on some shows.
I
so-
see it.
Woo, baby.
I'm very proud of you. I'm watching you. and
Grouse
you're
is approaching 600 right now. We're sitting here.
doing- I am. No, really, I'm proud of you.
Fahrenheit, his fucking head is sweating. Like,
Wait, Chef Felix, I just want to tell you,
I'm
I
pretty
am
sweaty.
known for my artichoke pie, just to let you know.
Oh, okay,
my
sure.
God, he ain't gonna choke stymie.
I got to tell you something
Pie.
else, Felix, and I'll tell you
Artichoke pie.
why I didn't listen to the show a little bit. It's because you had somebody on there that I didn't like him. but
Here's something fresh. You didn't like someone.
but
oh.
I guess you changed
It's different.
your format. Now I listen. So just so you know.
Really?
Who was on that you didn't
Yeah,
like? Come on.
it's definitely a different format. I'm not eating any food or anything like that.
Okay.
Again, it's a food variety show. We have all different things.
Can we come on?
Bonnie does a great job.
Can you make
Esther does
something
a
and we
great
taste
job. And I don't know if you know Americo Flavin.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, he does a great job too.
Yes.
They all have their segments and
Yep.
everything. It,
Yep.
it works out well. Plus, you know, we're going to keep looking for, you know, food places and establishments.
You come on over to Strong Island Television, my friend. Check out this studio.
Can we come on the show, Felix?
Yeah, I mean, you can. You know, like I said, StreamYard is a software that you use.
Yes,
and it could
is.
put you on YouTube. It
So
could
what you're
put
saying is you
on,
can't walk into government.
Instagram. It could put you on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and Facebook. And it's really good. You can use it. It gives you up to 3 venues that you can go on.
Right.
But you could come on. Sure, that's fine. You
sure
want to come on this Tuesday? You can come on this Tuesday.
Wow.
But during the
I'm going
day
on
at
your
1
show
o'clock.
on Tuesday. I'm going on Steve Mariello's show on Wednesday. And
you got a busy
I got a
week,
busy week
Brad.
going on. All right. Maybe I might take you up on that, Felix. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could like be at a bar or something, and I'll put you on, and we could talk, and you could tell us about the bar. If you want to get the owner on,
Can I snort
that's
right on
fine,
the air or
too.
something? Can I snort like a? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Grass, can I give a shout out to somebody?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Felix.
I want to give a shout out to Lucy.
Oh,
who's Lucy?
Lucy and Ricky?
She's a friend of mine.
Nice.
I want to give a shout out to her. I want to give a shout out to Bonnie and
Scully?
Americo and Esther as well.
Esther's
Nice.
why? Esther's listening right now, and Bonnie.
Bonnie is.
Bonnie might be listening. Yeah, I don't know.
Bonnie is.
I'm
Bonnie
not
likes my
checking the,
show. We like
thing.
Bonnie Scalisi a lot. Now, who's Lucy? Is
Bonnie
that?
is
Aren't you
listening.
married?
Yeah, I am. No, it's just a friend that's been on the
Wes,
show.
don't
That's
start
it.
any
you
shit.
had
on
to
our
take
show.
it to that level?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I just want to say hello.
All right, but he's like, I want to talk to. I want to shout out to
Giving
Lucy.
shout outs, okay?
All right, you can do anything you like.
Shout out is not whip it out. I mean, it's like, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
He took it.
I was going to do a 10 at 10 with you, but you know what? I'll ask you questions. What's your favorite food that you enjoy making out of any of the dishes that you've done?
Well, enjoy making. I like this French dish that I learned called pâté fou. It's like a braised short rib with like a horseradish sauce.
I love horseradish.
Really good.
Ooh.
Anything with
I like
horseradish
it.
has got to
Yeah,
be good.
Spicy.
I
Add a
put
little
I
Yeah,
put
so
I
I
put,
like
I put horseradish in my scrambled eggs.
I like doing that.
Jeez.
I used to work at St. Vincent's Hospital, and we installed a professional wok. So, you know, we did a lot of Asian dishes and everything for the patients.
Nice.
So I like doing that. You know, I like doing a lot of Asian type of food. I like to do Mediterranean. I like to do Latin and
I like
Caribbean
to-
as well.
I like to
So
eat
I can
all
do
of that
pretty much
type of
anything.
food.
You know, I got to thank you because
Yeah.
I know you've been listening to us since you got a little bit healthier and you're able to get on, and I appreciate that very much. And I'm glad that you came on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I want to thank you also because you always mention my name a lot, and
Yeah, he does.
you know, on my show,
Right in the middle
I
when I'm
mentioned,
telling a
you know, that you
You're
know,
great.
you're always
You're
thinking
great.
of us.
Listen,
So I
you're-
appreciate
All
that.
right, listen, I'm loyal.
You're
We should
great.
be quiet. Shut
I'm
up.
telling him he's great.
Oh,
He's
fine.
great.
We know he's great.
You've been around for a long time,
Yeah, he's
Felix,
loyal to
and I
us.
appreciate
And
what you do.
appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Oh, Felix, I was talking about this last week when people now, what's going on when people don't say, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now they go, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. All right, I just want to let you know that.
So we appreciate you.
You listen, you keep getting healthier, my friend, and you're in my prayers.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you.
No. We appreciate
I
you.
am getting better, and hopefully by next year I'll be walking into your studio. How's that sound?
Thank God.
All right,
yes.
so go ahead. Give one last plug. When are you on?
I'm on August 8th, this Tuesday, with Hilda Brantz on Let's Eat LI and Beyond on Gov's Comedy Club podcast at 1 o'clock. Also on August 13th, we have the big Spooky Sunday. It's going to be a great show. That's going to be on Chef Felix and Company YouTube, and also my Facebook pages, Let's Eat LI and Beyond, or just Let's Eat LI. And then my name, Felix Rastusha. It should be a good show. The last special we did we had like over 600 viewers. So
Wow.
I'm
Good for
expecting
you.
more now.
Well,
Nice.
tea
So,
time.
this is good.
There'll be more people listening to you, watching your show than there'll be at City Field soon.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
Felix, we love you.
I want to make it to City Field next year.
That'd be
I
great.
haven't been there yet.
Plenty of tickets available.
Time out. You know what, Felix? I'll do that with you. You want to get
Let's
there?
go.
Bobby, we know that Bobby's not working that night. We're interested in going. They make fun of us that we don't do a lot
That's
here.
a good goal.
So I'm trying to do things with these guys. And if you are, haven't never been there, it would be an honor for us to hang out with you that night and be able to, it would be cool. If you want to join us,
that would be great.
All right.
Yeah, that would be great. Definitely.
Keep getting better.
All my friends are Met fans.
All right. All right. Listen, do me a couple of things. Share the show. All right.
Just what I need.
Give us a like.
Yeah.
Share the show on Gubs Radio. Share the show. Give us a like. And do me a favor. If you see him, tell Tony Walker I said hello, okay? And said I
will.
He sends a big hug.
And
Be on the show tomorrow.
I said a hug and tell him I give him a huggy and a kissy, okay?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to do that to him, but I'll tell him.
All
right. So.
We'll send
Felix,
Danny
say
Aiello
well,
in
honey. I'm
to
gonna
come up
keep
behind
praying
him
for
and
you.
say, Anthony Grosseday says hello.
Boom, right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
All right, Felix, all right? Be good. Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you for calling.
one
in.
last time, give us a plug. Go.
A plug. Okay. August 8th, Hildebrandt.
Okay.
Let's see the LI and Beyond. 1:00 on Gov's Comedy Club podcast and YouTube. And then August 13th, Chef Felix and Company, YouTube and Facebook. Let's Eat LI, Felix Rastuccia. We got Spooky Sunday at 1:00.
All right, get off the phone.
Don't miss it. It's going to be really
All
good.
right, goodbye.
All right.
I'll
Take
talk to
care,
you later.
honey.
You
Take
pushed
care.
him into saying it all again. Then you say, get off the phone.
Yeah, get off the phone. I'm done with him. He got to plug it enough. It's good now. What's the problem?
You see,
Felix. Hey,
Felix,
look, I really
do you
appreciate
see
it.
what a fucking
And,
mental case we're
You're
dealing
very
with over here?
welcome. You take care of yourself.
I'm not a mental case.
All
Felix knows my humor.
Ciao, baby.
Shut up. He knows my humor. He knows how I am with him. All right, I like
Listen to you
Felix.
telling the Hyatt help
That's
over
not
here.
nice.
Just shut up.
It's really not nice. That's abuse.
Hey, you guys
That
are
is
from
abusive.
Franklin Square, right? Or Valley
Yeah.
Stream or something?
Bobby, I'm from Franklin
No.
Square. I grew up at Valley Street North. I'm alumni in 1984.
Who gives a shit?
Bobby's 1982, right, Bobby?
Yeah, 82.
81.
I'm in the 80s.
Rich is a Daler from Farmingdale.
Grew up in Staten Island.
Bayside
And she's a
Queens,
Bayside.
baby.
And she's a Bayside broad.
Bayside
Go ahead.
Queens.
What'd you say
Yeah.
last week? PS2 100, PS2 10.
PS31.
I'm from Garden City South, right next
Oh,
to Franklin
nice.
Square. So
Very
We
nice.
kicked your ass in flag
practically,
football.
native.
football.
So there you go.
Jimmy McQuickio kicked the
You take care, Felix.
teeth out. I want to no.
Over,
So
over
long.
at the
Continued prayers.
field over by, what was that, on Hook Creek? Hook Creek. On Cherry Valley?
Yeah, where the pool is.
Yeah.
All right, Felix Rastuccia. Goodbye. All right, hang up on Felix Rastuccia. There you go.
All right, listen to me. You didn't ask me what did I do today. I'm waiting for you to say what did you do today? Why you have this on your chest?
Why do you have a girl adorning dancing queen on your boob?
Because today was
Abba.
my daughter's bridal shower,
Okay.
and it was
Oh.
at the Brentwood Country Club. It's called the Essex. Never knew it existed. It is a gem in Brentwood Country Club, Essex, and it was disco themed. So her friend put this on my chest and had a good time doing it. And I have a disco ball that says it's, I can't read it, disco baby. It's disco baby. And it was great. We had a great time. Surprised my daughter with a drag queen, Ivy Stalls. Great show. Great day.
You read a fucking drag queen?
Yes, great bridal
What
shower.
the fuck is that?
You rented a drag queen for a bridal shower?
It was awesome. It was
You
awesome.
know what?
That society's
You know what?
fucked
You know
up.
what?
It was
No,
awesome.
society
I'm
is
curious
fucked
why.
up.
The fact that
Why?
the fact that you thought it was awesome blows my mind.
No, it was great, and everyone loved it and had a
But
great
why-
Of course
time.
they did, because we're living in a fucked up world.
But why would you?
Ah.
Why do you associate a bridal
She
shower with a
wanted,
drag
listen
queen?
to me, she wanted a Cher impersonator, and I couldn't get one. And I have seen Ivy.
So it's either
At-
Cher
Share impersonator
or a
No.
drag
or a
queen.
You're not listening. I have seen Ivy Stalls at a drag brunch bingo, and she was amazing and awesome. And my-
drag brunch.
Yes, and my
Bingo.
daughter loved it, and that's all that friggin'
Now
matters.
you know who's doing really well with that?
That is all that
Is
matters.
American Beauty.
Thank you, Rich.
Time out. American Beauty in Merrick
odd.
and in Massapequa.
But if
Do
she's
it on-
happy.
Do it on a Sunday.
That's all that
the place
matters.
is packed. Society is
Sold
it's
out.
packed.
Sold out.
It's packed.
You're part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem.
No, she is.
She is.
We're going down the toilet. Down the toilet.
Stop.
Did
Stop.
that excite you? That
Stop.
tattoo? That
Do you know how the
Joe
Roman
DeBarry
Empire?
wants to
Do you
know.
know how the Roman Empire?
Yes, Joe, especially when she
Oh,
put it
fine,
on
well.
me.
What'd you say now?
Do you know how the Roman Empire went down the toilet? Just like this. Decadence, disgusting, stupid shit, fucking philandering, all this bullshit they did. They were all, it was like the whole world was the fucking Playboy Mansion. And now we're doing it and you're proud of it. That's good. That's
I
good.
just
Get me off
said
this show.
everyone enjoyed it. Everyone
Of
had
course
a
they did,
good
'cause they're all
time.
fucked up.
And he's right. It's
She
starting to get to a
hosted, she hosted all the games, and my daughter loved it. Oh, you know what mattered, Bobby? Is that my daughter was happy. And
Is
she
that
loved
we all
it.
had
That's
a good
it.
time because it was a guy dressed like a woman with a penis.
It
the
doesn't
fuck
matter.
outta
It was
here.
entertainment.
So go. Do you have anything to
don't-
say?
I don't understand it as entertainment. But that's just me. I wouldn't want to be entertained by a drag queen. I don't,
At American Beauty in
especially at a
Belmont,
bridal shower.
At American Beauty in
bridal
Belmont
shower
It
seats.
was phenomenal.
on Sunday.
I can understand
Hello.
that. The performance could be phenomenal.
It is.
I
It is.
understand that, and I'm sure this person is a great performer.
Excellent.
I'm taking absolutely nothing away because I haven't seen it.
Ivy Stalls. Look her up.
It's
Him. It's a him, by the way.
It's a him. That's a her in
It's
drag.
a him.
to me, it's more the thought process of I'm married. I'm going to be married 25 years
God bless.
next year. But I take it as, see, like the deterioration,
Of
and
society.
Bobby is right. The deterioration of society, okay, this is part of the contribution and all this other, I don't want to say acceptance because, I mean, listen, everybody should be who they want to be. That's
Correct.
fine.
But it's
However-
it is a form of entertainment.
No, that's not a form of entertainment to me. To me, again,
Okay,
I
look,
think everybody should
You're
just
talking about a
respect
wedding.
that
A guy and a
I
girl
feel that way as
are
much
getting
as you
together
feel that way.
to spend the rest of their lives together in
Correct.
some sort of holy matrimony,
Right.
and you're gonna have a
There's nothing holy about it.
okay.
You're getting married at the hall.
Taz,
So what?
says Mrs.
They're
T didn't
getting
want to have a
married.
discussion on this.
We could
They're
discuss
getting
it.
they're
I'm
getting
very
married.
open.
That's the difference.
Why is Bud Light?
I don't care if they get
Why-
married at City
time out.
Hall. It doesn't
Why
matter.
is Bud Light sales just fucking tanking? Why is anything that has to do
I have no
with,
idea.
with social media? I'm asking a
Because they had a
legitimate
drag
question.
queen on the fucking commercial.
Listen to me. Y'all must say two things. One is I don't give a shit what's between your legs, and the second thing is I don't care who you sleep with. And if everyone
Neither
thought
do I.
like-
But the
and if
bottom
everyone-
line
I
is,
don't either.
I don't think that
But if-
people should be having for a wedding.
it's not a wedding. It was a bridal shower, and
That's a-
instead of getting a stripper, she said to me, "I really
Same
like."
fucking thing.
Why would you get a
No,
stripper at a bridal
She
party?
really like a share.
Is that for a bachelorette
she,
party?
No, she said, I really like a share impersonator. And I said, I saw Ivy at this drag
So you're the
bingo.
blame.
She was amazing.
She wanted
And
to
you
share
know what? You know
impersonator,
what?
and she got a guy.
I said to my daughter,
So
are you
you're
pi-
the blame.
hello? I
Go ahead,
said to
you
my
said to your
daughter,
She
Are
had
you-
this fucking. She had this
Are you
number
gonna
in her
let me
fucking
finish?
phone. No.
I said to my daughter, are you pissed off at me? She said, no, I love it. And I said, you know what? That's all that matters. As long as my
When
daughter
did she
loved
find
it,
out?
and she put a smile on my face. What happened was I got up.
Was that a surprise at the bridal shower?
Total, because my daughter had to know every little freaking thing that happened at the shower. So I said to her, I got someone to play, I got someone to host your games, and I got someone to entertain. And in she came, and she was freaking amazing. And I said to her, as long
Hey.
as my daughter was happy and excited and surprised, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. She was happy. That's all that matters.
So you'd be decadent, and what doesn't
So
matter.
if she decided that the only thing that would make her party good was heroin, you'd bring it just because she was happy.
Well,
There you go.
Kristen in Delicato says that drag queens are Sodom and Gomorrah.
Way to go,
That's-
Christine.
People have strong feelings about that. But listen, think of it this way, right? So the Russians, right, after they invaded Ukraine, do you know that some of the opinions they had of the United States were not necessarily like, oh, we want to kill them, we want to whatever. They have lost respect for us
Of course they have.
in the means that, like, back in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, America was such a family
Oriented.
institution,
Correct.
Yes.
right? You had America, 4th of July, apple pie,
Chevrolet.
kids, families, Chevrolet, all this stuff. Life
Four
was
hot
simple,
dogs on a fucking
right?
Chevrolet.
The rest of the world would look up to our country,
Exactly.
saying, "Oh my
Yes.
God, I would love to be like that." Look
We
at
were the
that,
standard. We were the
yes,
the picture
the
of
gold
perfection.
standard. And now
Then
this
wait, then-
decadence, a deterioration,
No, wait a minute.
has tarnished that image, okay, and it's leading to.
And again, I don't care what people do behind closed doors.
No,
don't
I
care.
really don't. It has nothing to do with that.
I
It's
just
a bigger picture.
All right, so now I believe the
is.
decadence. Wait, I believe the decadence
You're right.
started in the
100% right.
1950s, early 1950s when the priests.
Oh, let's go way.
Well,
freaking
that's
back.
how I feel. The decadence started when the priests were touching little boys and they were getting away with it. That's when the decadence
Well, they should
started.
get their penises cut off. as
That's
far
when
as
they.
I'm concerned.
That's when they
Fine
allowed.
with me.
And listen, people think I'm nuts,
Cut 'em off.
but that's when it
You're
started.
not
I don't want to
You're
make a
not
pun
nuts.
here, but that was just the tip of the iceberg.
19
Yeah,
mid
but I'm bummed.
1950s.
But
It was okay for men to be with boys, and I'm telling you,
well, let me give you my theory on priests. Okay,
Oh, here we going
Oh,
deep,
oh,
people. We're going
they're
deep
going deep. Priests, a lot of them become priests
because
because they have these urges, and they think that going into the priesthood will stop them from
correct.
having the urges.
Correct.
Or on the other side, they go into the priesthood knowing that they will have access to all the little kids that they want.
correct.
However,
Right.
that's the fault of the church for not letting priests, people who are
Be
family,
able to fornicate.
to have a relationship and have a wife or have
Correct.
a husband. Right? You can't deny that somebody
Yep.
from somebody
Yep.
and get a normal heterosexual person.
I
And I'm
agree.
not saying anybody's abnormal, but getting a heterosexual person to get into this fucking livelihood who wants to have a family.
I agree.
So you're erasing people that are on the same page and getting people that are saying, "Well, I wasn't going to get married anyway. I'm just looking to have a little fun on the side, whatever." And that's the kind of people you bring in. And I also think that a lot of them did it to somehow eradicate the urge. You say, "Oh my God, I'm getting these feelings. It's not good. I'm fucked up.
I agree with
If
you.
I go into the priesthood, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'll then I can't do it, so I won't do it." But they can't satisfy the urge. They can't.
Look at what we did to her. She's
Yeah. Share the
devastated.
show.
No, I'm
Share
looking
show.
at the comments. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. That's the bottom line.
You know what they
The
are?
bottom
entitled-
line is my daughter was happy
Yeah,
and
I
she
know,
was
right,
excited.
right.
That's
We're
it.
all right. We can't.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
We're
What are you
happy
gonna
for that.
She-
Share the show. Did you share the
She
show?
she wanted heroin. She wanted bring it. Wanted weed, heroin.
She wanted to share.
I
Trying
need
to
some
share.
gummies.
She needs some gummies.
She's got Ivy.
She's following Richie's dog
I
around
need
the
some
fucking
gummies.
neighborhood.
I tell you, dog has to be all right. I'm telling you, one of the kids is doing gummies.
Kenny Cowie. I need some gummies.
Your dog's like, "Woof, baby."
Dog's
Poor
like, is that
baby.
a drag queen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that real, man?
Why do
Poor baby.
dogs don't do that? Dogs don't drag out. They don't fucking
You don't
cross.
drag
They don't
out.
cross dress. They don't do it.
Oh my god.
The animal kingdom don't do
So
that.
I have this tattoo on my
Yeah, I
chest.
know.
and
We're
I
back
got
to
one on
that.
my
You can't
wrist
wait to
and-
point that out again.
We're hoping. I thought it was going to say, Ray Negron on there.
Yeah, the bad boy, 15th,
So funny.
15th performance. Yeah,
And there he goes, folks.
here he goes. He
Oh
walks
my
off. He just walks off. He goes,
Get some
He
more
just
napkins for
leaves.
your head.
"Oh God."
Well,
You know what? I hate to tell you,
no.
Go ahead.
we're going down the toilet. We are going down the
And
toilet.
everyone's
there's-
coming with us.
And they're all coming. Well, you
Yeah.
know what? What happened? You remember this one phrase: "What's popular isn't always right, and what's right isn't always popular." So what I say
That's
that I
deep.
think is
Wait,
right,
That's so deep.
yeah, it is
True.
deep. You smoke some.
I like when you get deep.
Yeah. So what's right may not be popular, but it's still right. And what's wrong may be popular, but it's still wrong. And because it's popular, don't make it right. So that's it. And I'm fucked up. I'm not a normal person. I'm fucked up. I'm crazy
Aren't we
myself.
all?
Yeah, but
Don't we all
I
have
know
issues?
I know what should be in the forefront. I believe I know what should be in the forefront and what should not. And I
Oh.
believe I know what we should be projecting to our kids and society about some sort of moral ground, and we don't have any anymore.
I want to say something to Grass. Thank you for our therapy here every Sunday night.
No, but I knew because it's to
True.
a point where it's decadent, and I don't
It
like
is
it.
decadent.
I don't like it.
Oh,
It's
that's
just-
a big word.
The world
Well,
is.
it's not even decadent, it's accepted decadence. It's accepted.
Yeah.
Like you could turn on the radio and nobody has a problem with what's her name, Cardi B or whoever,
Oh.
singing the song about my big fat wet
Thank you.
pee. But
Oh, what, you don't
hold
like
on.
that?
So you have
No,
a
what
problem
I'm
with that
saying is-
now?
No, what I'm saying
Oh,
is
but that's
that,
the problem.
No, what I'm saying is
No,
is
that's
that,
accepted now.
listen to me. I don't know how these songs get produced and on the air.
What about the margarita song?
Holy cannoli!
One margarita, it's in my this.
Thank
one,
you.
Two
one
margaritas,
margarita,
it's
I'ma
in my-
open my legs.
Right.
Two margaritas, I'ma give you some
That's
head.
accepted.
Three
people.
margaritas,
That's
I'ma put it in
acceptable.
my puss.
We're okay with
What the
that.
No, I'm
fuck?
not okay with it. I'm not okay with
now,
it. Okay?
now
I'm not.
here's more.
See, we found the line.
Right here's
Here's
more.
the line.
Here's more. Instagram now allows these girls to not have anything underneath them and to be able to flash themselves.
What?
Oh yeah, you see it all the time now. These girls sites.
See, that's
Yeah,
okay.
and then they'll
Wait a second.
complain
That's a
when
little-
someone sexually harasses them in the
Right.
office.
But they're the first
Oh,
ones
fuck.
to run to court when somebody
No, you know what?
When
my,
somebody
my
does the
daughter
Me
told
Too
me?
movement.
My daughter told me
We're
that
okay with
people-
that.
People, women specifically are selling like their toenail clippings and their worn underwear
Oh, yeah.
and shit,
Oh yeah,
and making huge money off of this.
I'm sure they are.
kids in
People
school.
are disgusting.
Kids in school are
They'll pay
selling
money
their
for it.
panties
You know who's
to their
smiling?
to their.
Who?
You know who's smiling?
No.
Satan.
Right.
Satan's smiling.
That's right.
Right.
When do we
You're
come?
right.
Exactly.
People,
He's getting exactly
right
what he
with
wants.
Ask
God,
Kristen Tinsley. She can
because
see
we're all
him.
gonna die.
He's
okay?
smiling.
Come on.
It's true.
Have you spoken to
So
Listen
when
to
you
me.
so when you
Listen to
say
me.
things
Wait.
like
I'm gonna say something. Get
I'ma-
right with God.
I'ma say
'cause
something.
We're all gonna die. Get right with God because we're all gonna die.
Well, then
That's
don't have
it.
fucking cross dressers at your fucking daughter's
at your
bridal
bridal
party.
shower,
It's an
You're
entertainment.
going to hell.
It's
You're fucking
not-
going to
it-
hell.
Oh wait. Joe
And I'm not
DeBa-
going to see you.
Joe DeBarry says the more you talk about these people, the more they get powerful. They got a lot of money.
I love you, Joe DeBarry.
Don't
Joe
care about their
DeBarry's the
money,
man.
they have
No.
power.
It's got to be
Not
brought
over
out
me.
into the forefront, and light has to be shined on the fact that this
Shine
is
on that
bullshit.
shit.
It's fucking horrible.
That's right.
You can't just sit back and say
Patriotic music
nothing.
on? Do you have any patriotic music?
You know what? You know what?
Patriotic.
You know how countries get taken over?
Yeah.
Here we
Because people
go.
with the right thoughts and the right ideas say nothing. They're afraid to.
Did you see
I'm
that?
not afraid of fucking
Did
anything.
you see that China and Russia were off the
That's hot.
Atlanta?
Wait, say that
It is
again.
hot.
Say that again.
I'm not afraid of anything.
I like that.
yeah, your nipples just got erect on
They
that
did. They got hard.
one. It just got
The
hard.
disco ball spun on her wrist.
Yeah, woo! Her tassels just went around. See now, look at China and Russia. I think they're instigating the shit out of us.
They want.
They were just off the Alaska coast. They had 13 warships off the Alaska
It's gonna
coast.
happen. China, they're sitting there with their.
But I want
They're sitting there going, let them fucking sit there with Mugu Guy Pan. We take that fucking place over. We take that place over.
let me tell you something.
Because we're too worried about all this other nonsense
Yeah,
in
keep
this
your eye on the
country
off of the ball.
Let
to
me tell
see
you-
what's going on.
Let me tell you something.
We're
people.
too infatuated with
The
drag
way-
queens and LBG
The
and
way-
this
Thank you.
and that.
Listen to me. The
No,
way-
no, you got to
This
listen
was
to
the-
me.
No, listen
Oh,
to me.
You
this
should be
was
listening.
the master plan.
You're
was
the one
to
not
keep,
listening.
to keep our minds
Bobby.
occupied on all the
No.
other bullshit so that we forget about the other
Right.
stuff that's more
While
important.
you're enjoying your entertainment.
The way we got caught with our pants down on 9/11,
Oh boy.
it's gonna happen again.
Okay.
It's going to happen again.
It'll be planned again, yeah.
Absolutely. And Graz, get off your phone.
Your politicians have sold out to foreign
It's
countries.
politics. Politics. Really?
Your politicians have sold out to foreign entities and foreign countries.
This show has gone in another
Go
direction.
ahead, Bob. Keep
True.
going.
Yeah, they have.
Over there. Here we go, everybody. This is what we
Cut
want you to
the
do.
yanks start coming.
I feel bad. My father gave up a career in baseball and shit. He was playing minor league baseball, got drafted into Korea, and fucking lost it all to fight communism and keep the name, to keep the American dream alive.
Correct.
Right.
Go and fight in Korea. Then he got
Exactly.
blown up and he fucking spent a year in the hospital in Korea, no less.
Mhm.
And when he came back, there was no more baseball. There was no nothing. There was no job. There was nothing. He had to start from scratch. And he fucking gave it all up for nothing.
For drag queens.
Because
At
so
Teresa
that
Farrell's
so
daughter's-
that her fucking bridal party
Yeah.
can stand there looking some fucking drag queen.
But as long as they were entertained, that's all that matters.
all
That's
that
right.
matters.
All right, we want you all to step up. Go outside your window. Open your window.
Bang some pots and pans.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. That's right. That was a great movie. Network.
Yeah, it was. It was a good movie.
Over here, over there.
So poor Pee Wee Herman passed away. That's kind of
A
sad.
decadent little fuck, anyway.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He
Speaking
was
of
a dirty,
decadent people,
he was a decadent person too.
I give a rat's ass about Pee Wee Herman. Get out of here! You brought that up now. Come on.
Pee Wee Herman. After we're talking about drag queens and everything else.
Paul Rubens.
Paul Rubens.
Paul
They had a
Rubens.
little
He's a
segue.
goner.
How do you go into that?
Hello, Bobby Lucera.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sorry, because the music was too loud.
Oh.
Who did we lose? Me?
No.
No,
No,
grass.
grass.
Oh, that's all right. No
That's
loss.
okay. Who gives a shit?
Taz Resident Artist says Paul Rubens is wanking it in heaven right now.
Thank you, Taz.
Oh!
See, and that's what he's known for now.
Isn't that sad?
You're going to turn it to salt.
Don't they all?
SAALT. Salt.
Oh.
That's from Taz.
Oh,
She says you're a decadent person.
thank you very much.
Yeah. Yep.
That
Like-
whack
like
off
fudge
Pee-wee.
cake.
All right, so that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
over?
That's it. We got 15 more
You
minutes.
got about 11 minutes. We can talk about anything. I don't give a fuck.
We can talk about anything. We were
Okay.
We talked about the bet.
Alrighty
Oh, you know
then.
what? Wait.
So let's hold on. Let's recap the bet now. A week later.
Oh,
So
here we
one
go.
week in, right?
Yeah.
I'm
one
getting
week
very
in,
hungry for
I
the
told you
Parkside.
there was 10 games coming up.
We've discussed it.
Right.
We weren't here.
Okay.
Your dog
What
was
is the
sick.
Yankee record over the last
The
10
Yankees
games?
have been in the last 10 games. They've been 5-5, I think. Is
No,
that
they are
correct?
not.
What are they?
They're 4-6.
Okay, and the Mets have been 0-6.
Right.
Okay, so
Do you know you know what's funny? How everybody talks about how many games we're out of the wild card now. How many used to be like how many games back in the
we
division?
were
are
just
you?
talking about that.
Oh my god! Oh really?
Yeah, we were just talking about how now it doesn't. You just sit there and you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's only 4.5.
There's still
No, they're
3.5
12.
games out. No, they're actually
Yankees are 12 back in the
You
division.
used to be
12.
this when you were this far out
you were done.
in the
You were
middle of
done.
August.
It's over.
Your season was over. You better start thinking about next
All
year.
right, here's
Right.
the deal. I'm winning your bet against you.
I
I'm losing the bet against him.
can't wait for my
that's it.
grilled octopus.
All right,
They
Soc-
make it so
what-
good there.
Were you rooting for the girls' soccer team? I couldn't.
No, I
root-
hope they
cou-
lose.
they did.
They lost.
They lost today.
Oh,
I
good.
couldn't root
Yeah,
for
it's sad.
them. See, I couldn't root for them. That's
I
another
can't.
thing.
That's
Even
not sad.
I have a client of mine that turned to me and he says, "I don't understand something. Why would the women do that in such a open forum in another country, just to highlight?"
Classless,
Right.
anti-American
Anti-American.
bullshit. That's what the
Wearing
we
the
think,
American
what am I
colors.
talking about here? There's no respect for this country anymore. It's gone.
Nope.
It was all torn down, and it was all by design. It was all by design. Everybody's drinking those.
Oh,
the
and
hypothetical
also,
Kool-Aid.
Megan Rapinoe, the face of the U.S. women's soccer team. She is for men playing in women's soccer. Do you realize that? She is
Another
actually
pathetic thing.
right. She's for that. So she's so accepting that she's going to allow a man to come in and take another position away from a female who's worked her ass off her whole life to get to the women's national team. She's okay with that because that man feels like he's a woman. That's why she's okay with it. Just because that guy feels like he's a woman. So he's allowed to now go take a spot on the U.S. Not that it's going to happen.
Well, that
but
takes
she's
Matter of
okay
fact,
with it.
that
That-
man
she's
was
okay
at
with
your
it.
party today.
That takes a different turn for Shania Twain's song, I Feel Like a Woman.
There's no joke here. Teresa. This is serious.
I'm
shit.
trying.
Yeah, it is serious stuff.
It is.
You started.
Serious.
You started this today. You had
Really?
you had
Serious.
decadence at
And
your
there's
party.
women out there in the NCAA. There's some of these girls that are out there, and I'm proud of them because they're standing up to it.
Absolutely.
Somebody is at least standing up to it because it's listen, make a trans division. Make a make your own NCAA
You can
trans
do
whatever.
that. Why
Let them
not?
compete
Why
against each
not?
other.
Why not?
Don't take a spot away from a woman.
No, I don't. I
Don't
agree.
because it's an immediate advantage. You don't see
Absolutely.
women feeling like men and joining men's sports.
Yes,
Not
they
for
do.
nothing.
Where?
I
Not
don't
for
want that.
nothing.
Where?
I don't like that either.
I was gonna say you don't see it because
Oh,
they're
I
not
have
gonna
to-
they're not gonna be able
I
to
just have to
compete.
say one thing. The former,
But they shouldn't do that either.
former Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Okay. I always.
I can't eat Wheaties anymore.
Me neither.
I can't. I have trouble.
I don't want the prize that's in
But
that
I have
box.
to
I
say
have trouble
something.
watching the Olympics now because of that.
I want
I've
to
been
see any-
The
traumatized.
former Bruce Jenner. Watching him over the years.
Why don't you call him by his name?
Okay. What's his new name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. I always watched him over the years and always thought there was a little femininity.
Femininity. I had too much wine tonight. I was at my daughter's drag queen party.
Ossifer, listen to me. I was doing limo talk and Rain the Grind. And I was and I was
seriously.
talking about drag queens, and I had one at my party.
Watching over the
Excuse
years.
me, I had one at my party, and she was wonderful.
It's Graz's
And-
fault. He
and I
brings up
felt
freaking
that-
wine.
And then I brought up that Bruce Caitlyn Jenner always had a trace of femininity. If you want to do a
But
breathalyzer,
is it
I'll
true?
do it right
Isn't
now.
it true?
You want me to do a field test?
It's
Field
so
sobriety?
true.
Watch as my tassels swirl.
I got a disco ball
But
on my
it's
wrist.
true. I always saw him very feminine.
Watch as my tassels
Right,
swirl.
I
and-
always knew
and-
that there was an issue there that he was hiding.
So what's the point?
The point is that
The point
I
was
know-
he didn't want the job.
I know you're not going to agree. I know you might agree with
Did you ever
me.
see the picture of Howard Cosell with O.J. Simpson?
Spent a lot of time in the pole vault.
That's the greatest picture in
He
the
got
world.
O.J. on
He
one
got O.J.
side.
Who would have thought?
And Jenner on the other side.
Who would have thought?
I'm
you
with
not
the two
enjoying this
greatest
tonight?
athletes
Listen, you
of
might
all
agree
time.
or disagree with me, but
Ladies
the
and
bottom line is
gentlemen.
everyone has to live their authentic life.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
Oh,
it.
with the authentic life, you're
Let me ask you something.
using
know
you're using the vocabulary of the bullshit.
We got 6 minutes left.
Authentic
What happens if you
life.
do what? 6 minutes. Your daughter
You are what you are.
your
And deal
daughter
with
comes
it.
up to you right now and goes.
Go ahead. Go
Your
ahead.
daughter comes
go
up to
ahead.
you right now and says, I want to change. I don't want to get married. I want to change.
She wants to become, instead of Valerie, she wants to become
Val.
Valerio.
Yeah, Val.
Valerio.
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 Valero.
All right, here's my point. The point is, as a mother,
You're a mother, all right.
I am going to accept whatever my daughter
No.
wants to do.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm
What
right.
you do is you say, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Get your fucking head together. Go back up in your room. Come back down to girl, and we'll talk."
Think about it.
When you slide down that banister and you hit the end,
Your balls better.
Yeah.
Your
You
balls.
believe it.
Your balls better be swollen.
otherwise
No.
you're still a girl.
Exactly.
Oh, Maron.
Can't change that.
You can't fucking argue with
Look, the
nature.
bottom line is,
It's like you're gonna tell me,
Well,
oh, this tree, this fucking oak tree wants to be a tulip. It can't be. He can't be. He's a fucking oak
listen,
tree.
the bottom line is you love your kids. No
Oh,
matter,
stop.
No matter
I'll
what
smack-
path
I'll smack
they
them.
choose.
They can, the
They
path
can
they
kiss
choose.
your
If they
ass.
want to do something privately, fine. Don't tell me you're suddenly a girl or you're a boy that when you're not. You wanna be in love with one? I don't give a shit. I don't want to know about it. I don't care. But the bottom line is, you're not gonna tell me to start calling you her.
Joe DeBarry said they just passed a law in my town at high school that boys can go in girls' bathrooms.
Oh, and see, I don't agree with that.
Oh, why not?
Am I a hypocrite?
Don't you want to be accepting?
You're
Listen
Yeah.
to me.
You're one of them
Why?
hypocriticizers.
What's the problem?
You're a
Listen to me.
hypocriticizers.
You
I don't
gotta-
understand.
listen
What's
to me.
wrong?
You got to
You're
piece.
one of those hypocrites.
Hello, you gonna let me talk? You got a piece of
You're the hippiest
You
critic
got-
I've
listen to
ever
me.
met.
You got a piece of dealy?
Yeah.
You go where the piece of dealy door is, okay? That's it. That's the bottom line.
No. That's not it. See, you can't have it just a little
You're
bit. I don't want that.
contradicting
I don't want this. You want the a la carte. I'll take this cream spinach, but I don't want the baked potato.
You're being very
I'll take the-
contradictory, and I'm going to emphasize dick.
Come
All
on.
right?
Come on.
You are a contradictory person.
I'm
Wow.
just saying, if you got a piece of dealy, go where the piece of dealy go.
No. I'm
Right.
saying you either take it all or you don't take it.
So you just had entertainment that had a fishy deal, but
Right.
wasn't a fishy
But
deal.
that's
But
okay.
he uses the piece of dealy
I mean,
bathroom.
But what's the entertainment? Tell me the entertainment. What did he do?
He sang.
Okay, he
And
sang.
he did, and he hosted all the games with my daughter.
Hosted what games?
In a
Fishy
bridal,
dealy games.
at a bridal shower, there are games where you're supposed to guess, like, like how long the couple's been dating.
How
Gives a
big of
fuck.
All right,
Where
so
was their
who
first
normally does that? If there's no
vacation?
drag queen, who
Well,
normally
here was
does
the
that?
problem. My daughter's like, who's gonna host all the games? And I was like, I don't know. So I was looking at her future
You should have
mother-in-law,
stepped up right here.
and she, well, of course I was gonna.
Right.
And then I was like, if I'm gonna, hire Ivy, then let her, host the games. And you know what? Everyone freaking loved it and had a great time. That's all that matters.
No, it's not all that matters.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
it is.
No,
For
to
the
you,
qu-
that's all that matters.
That's right.
Well, we're done. We got 5 more minutes.
For the great and powerful,
Really?
the almighty, and very funny.
I love you all.
Bobby Inns, I'm not saying you. Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello. For board up extraordinaire Richard
Are we
Zarelli,
going
the
to
man, the
McQuaid's?
myth, the
Are
legend.
we
Yes.
going to McQuaid's?
Yes, we're going out.
We're going to
For
McQuaid's.
tea time with Teresa, who gets drunk on Sunday nights.
I
And
do.
everything comes out, and that I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
For Steve
I gotta
Mariello
stop at 7
on Wednesday nights,
We're going to McQuaid's.
join Steve at 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights. All right, who will listen to us tonight? Brought up? Did you take a list?
Absolutely.
You did.
Bruno Capola.
Yes.
Bruno.
Chris Smith.
Yes.
Chris.
Jared Gavelin.
Yeah, baby.
High pitch Eric Beeman was watching.
Taz.
us.
High pitch Eric from the Howard Stern
Bonnie.
Show. Ann Rothney.
And
Go ahead, Creasy. You do the list.
Bruno.
Who
That's all
else?
I know.
Joe
That's all I
DeBarry.
know.
all right.
Joe
Joe
DeBarry.
DeBarry. Love you,
Taz.
Joe.
Candace
See you
Sackman.
Wednesday.
Felix.
Frankie Maniscalco.
Christina Delicato.
Strong Island Television.
Bonnie Scalisi.
Eric Bluesman.
Ed Narotny.
Chef
Felix,
Felix
there you go.
Rastuccia.
So, folks,
Joe DeBari and Christine Indelicato.
See you in Philly on Wednesday,
all right,
baby.
she's out until the rest of the summer, so Teresa won't be back.
Bye.
I'll
So
be
the only,
back September, but
the only
catch
way you
me
can
on Monday night.
the only way you can see us if we can shut it the fuck up and hang out with us on Sunday nights. We will be back next week. After that, I can't tell you when we were going to be back. We might take a couple weeks off.
I'm not here the 27th.
All right, he's not here the
College
27th.
move-in weekend.
All right,
That's
and
the only week we're not here.
Bobby, I love you. I just want to tell you I missed you, and I thought you would
Do
like
you want
that.
to be alone?
Wait.
Are you
You
co-
miss me. I've been here every week.
No,
He misses you the other 6 days.
yeah, the other 6
Oh,
days.
the other 6
I
days.
did. I really did.
And we love Bobby Lucera.
Hey, for Bobby Lucera
Strong
from
Island
Strong
TV.
Island TV.
Hey, listen, I told Bobby this today. I walked up here tonight. I see the awning now.
Awesome.
This has been like a progression. The paint, the sign, the awning,
Oh.
the seating.
Backroom
I'm like, Bobby,
podcast.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's got another.
Now
did you
there's
see-
velvet ropes out there.
Oh, wait a
the
minute.
velvet- this looks like a
And
place.
now he's got another studio in the back. Did you
Yes,
even see it right
this
where
is
he
the
is?
place
Well,
to
no,
be,
I don't want to.
beautiful.
I don't want to
Oh,
look at
time
it
out,
because
time out.
we can't afford
Beautiful.
it.
Time out.
Beautiful.
Greg D. Filippo,
Beautiful.
thank you for joining us.
Hey,
Cheesy.
Oh, we
Jack.
forgot our numbers.
He said T
Gotta
didn't
bring our
want to
numbers.
tell you the games that were put a penis on a donkey and Bobby for dildos. So Greg D. Filippo, share the show for us. For Bobby Inns 41 in Zarello, for Board Up Extraordinaire Richard Zarelli, for Tea Time with Teresa, for Bobby Lucera from Strong Island TV, for me, Anthony Grazzi Day. Pay it forward, treat people with love and respect, take care of people. Don't be decadent, right?
Decadence is out.
Decadence is out. We don't want decadence.
I will fight it at every level. And you know what? Bottom line is, I think a lot of shit is funny. You know I do. I think it's all fucking funny. I find things funny. That I don't find funny. I just don't.
No,
I find it disgraceful.
Decadence is out. Hey,
More
guys, if you can
entertaining.
share the show and give us a like, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Roku, and everything else, Strong Island TV, Paradise Studios. Thursday nights is big here. Friday nights is big here. Monday nights suck ass because she sucks on Monday nights. Wednesdays is great with Steve Mariello.
We love Mondays.
Wednesdays with Michelle Astor are pretty cool.
Monday, 8 o'clock.
I tell you, I sit there on my phone, 9:02, I get bing. I'm like, oh, Teresa's show's over.
Yeah, there you go. Hopefully she mentions us.
Because it was shared to me.
For Bobby, for Richie, for Teresa, for me, and for Bobby Lucera. Good night.
Ciao, everybody.
Good night. God bless. We'll see you next week.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
God bless.